All right, this is Almighty Brandon with another Slay Industries second edition game. Um, we had just it's going to be a pickup game tonight, just because we only got a couple of players. We got at least one spectator. Um, tonight, since I don't want to continue the BPN without the majority of the squad, let's go ahead and say we are doing a prequel mission. At some point during the downtime, before the mission on in Sector 8 or District 8, with Maintenance Man Reed, you guys you guys are sitting around. It's a normal day, or a normal day living underground, um, in your downtown 3 housing apartments. I think y'all are both downtown housing 3, right?
Yep.
Yep, more bad housing.
Um, and we're
Well,
gonna
that's
say
regular housing.
We're gonna say that you guys are still in Squad Death Axe. No, no. We'll say that you guys have taken a break from Squad Death Axe and decided to do some freelance work together. Um, do you guys have any admin score together?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Okay. So basically, what's happened is you guys have just sent in a little form because I don't want to drive y'all crazy. You guys have sent in a form to Central or Station Analysis, and basically saying you're looking for a pickup squad, just for the evening. Um, and since we don't have any random players joining in tonight, but we have an excuse if we do. Uh, uh, you guys, well, what do y'all do on an average day?
probably go to the skeever.
Do it? You
Oh,
want to go down
I
to the
mean,
skeever? Okay.
yeah, my girlfriend's at work,
What is your girl? Oh yeah, she's a shiver. Yeah, I forgot. All right.
and of
I,
course, that always goes to the bar.
All right. Drew, what do you do? Are you gonna hang out with him, or did you have anything individual you wanted to try to do? Any personal goals? Um, matter of fact, you do have that card from that other mission, but that is kind of a Death Axe thing.
yeah.
You did have
Yeah. I
that other
wouldn't.
thing you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So,
Which
you,
I could
and
work on, but
yeah, and
it's
and
okay if we got
involve
any. I
him if you
can.
want to.
Well, it wouldn't be too much involvement unless you want to make it a bigger thing, because I just got to hit a computer.
Okay. So there's a couple computers down at the skeever. There you go. Wink,
Yeah,
wink,
sure.
nod, nod. The Winking Skeever is y'all's favorite downtown 3 bar that your squad often meets up at. Um, so I guess you head down there. Uh, hey, I will say, Luke, um, the bartender has actually asked you. He said, "Hey, you know, I'm not trying to be insulting or anything, but I noticed you wear the shiver armor, so a lot of those guys drink Dave beer. I didn't know if you like Dave beer, but we've got some. We don't have a lot. I don't normally buy that stuff. Uh, you want one of those?
Sure, why not? Thanks.
Okay. He passes you this red beer can, or no, he gets from a tap. He's got Dave beer from the tap. Um, anyways, passes it to you. It's a super cheap beer. I'm not gonna worry about how much it costs because it's like 2 unis for a 6 pack or something. And
Thanks.
you try it. I mean, it does look like beer, and when you taste it, it tastes like dishwater. He says, "How is it?"
What is this?
He
Ah,
um he says, I don't know. I just the shivers drink it, and they pass through every once in a blue moon, so I figured I'd have someone tap. He
thanks.
hey,
Ugh.
well, thanks for being. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you your next one free. How about that? Make it fair for you.
I appreciate it because that sucks.
Yeah.
Diamond?
Is Diamond here? Did we have
Just join.
someone join? Okay. He may just be watching. But anyways, so oh, by the way, Diamond, if you do want to play, you feel free. We're doing a pickup game. You can just jump in with whatever you got or whatever you want to jump in with. But right now, yeah, you're sitting there not enjoying your Dave beer, uh, and you actually notice there's three dudes sitting at a back table, and they actually have three cans of Dave beer, and they kind of salute you with it, and they say, "Drink it down." You can actually tell one
Oh,
of them's got a shiver tattoo on his arm. It's pretty easy to spot.
I, I look at the bartender, say, "What the hell?" And I shotgun it.
He says, "I guess I got some shivers in the bar now." Okay. Anyways, yes, it tastes like dirty dishwater. Um, but uh,
I'm
but
not gonna drink the door.
you hear the calls of drink it down from across the room, and the three shivers actually come and sit by you.
Oh my goodness!
You've made some friends at the bar.
Can I get that free one now?
You know what? Yeah, he gives you another one for free, and you,
I passed it to the guy with the tattoo. Said, "Here you go, buddy. You can drink up."
he says, you know, you look like an op, but you're wearing shiver gear, so but it's not painted like a shiver, so yeah, you must be an op.
Maybe.
He looks to see if you have a badge on. Are you wearing your badge?
Don't leave home without it. Let's be honest. I
Okay.
flashed my badge.
Anyways, they introduce themselves. I'll give you their names at some point. Um, but yeah, they go on and on about just uh, their jobs and their wives, and they complain, they laugh, and they're cutting up pretty good. They seem like a okay group of guys.
Yeah, they're just having a good old time. I
Yeah,
don't blame them.
they're often enjoying a beer. And about that time, Drew comes walking in, Mr. Ebb himself, and they kind of look over at him, kind of questioningly, and then they look at you and they say, "Friend of yours?"
Oh yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll catch up with you later, man. All right. And they
Oh, where y'all going?
after a few minutes, they've gone back to their other table. And Drew, there's plenty of room for you now.
What?
Oh, is he sitting at a bar? At the bar?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll go sit with him for a second and set my manila envelope that I'm protective of next to me.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take that extra beer that no one drank. They left before, right as
Sure.
Drew showed up, and so I give it to him. And be like, "Hey, here, try this."
Drew, there's definitely an extra Dave beer sitting there for you.
Would the sector shivers drink this too?
Absolutely. Maybe something you should get used to.
I the can, and I cannot figure out how a group that makes such great tea drinks this shit.
They make
And I
good tea.
push it back. Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
try it?
ask your shivers about it. No, I push it back.
Oh, okay. uh,
Okay. All right. I'm not
The
drinking it.
bartender says, "Yeah, I don't blame you." But
Had plenty of this is it Endeavor? Is that the name of that place?
yes, it is Bridgehead
Okay,
Endeavor.
Bridgehead Endeavor. I had plenty of this at Endeavor. Too much.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was not good.
This is the only time where I would actually be drinking beer at game if I had any beer. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad. But honestly, the shivers seem to be drinking it like it's high class stuff, and they're really enjoying it. And before you know it, they've gone through a couple pitchers over there, and um, seem to be all right guys. At least these guys. Um, Now, as far as things go, Drew, you've got your manila envelope, and I don't know if you were going to bring him in on that.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, unless something comes up, but
You guys do notice that you guys have a voicemail on your headsets actually.
yeah, sure, I hit it. What's
Uh,
it say?
when you play your voicemail, uh, let's see, it says, and I quote, "Hey, this is your new squad lead, Bart Mason. I'm down here standing next to the Shiver Station on Downtown 3." He gives you a street address. He says, "Head on down. I'm about to pick up a BPN."
Er,
And that's the voicemail.
do I have a timestamp on that?
It was like 5 minutes ago.
Ah,
Oh,
fuck! I
wait,
forgot I had this thing set to silent.
You know, it's almost like he sent you a voicemail. But I'm not rushing you guys. You guys enjoy yourselves, and
How much time would it take me to
you
do
could
my?
call into station analysis and check with this guy. I mean, you could see who's assigned to your squad. I mean, it just take a call, maybe a little bit of admin talk, but whatever.
I'm
mm,
I'm personally fine with the surprise.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
how much
yeah, we're
time
good.
would my computery stuff take?
Um, you got the computer. You do have a computer, right?
Well, you said there was some at the skeever.
Oh, yeah. He's got. It's a fairly classy place named after a loosely named penis name. But yeah, he's got a computer you can use, and yeah, you pretty quickly. Are you just sending this guy an email like no, it would be a fax, I guess. Email or a fax, I guess, would be the same. Just uh, you could potentially arrange for a radio call with the guy.
Well,
Um, it's really up to you. I mean, if you just want to say I send it to him and let him handle it, that's fine.
well, I was actually going to try to handle it myself since you said that really wouldn't be
Nope, I'm down with it. I'm good with you using your contacts like that at this point.
okay. Well, that's what I was going to attempt to handle the situation myself instead of calling anyone into it, because you said he wouldn't really have a lot of special connections.
I'm down if you want to do it. I think that would be fine, but it's up to you. You can save it or use it. It's not permanently gone. It's just a
Yeah,
request.
hold on. We are still talking about the file, the
The thing you're
names.
doing, yeah, the 8 names or whatever you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can send that off to him if you want. Just say you do it, and I'm down.
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
I didn't know if you wanted to role play all of it out, but I'm good. So yeah, you go over, use the computer. You get done, you come back. It takes you all about 5-10 minutes. Um, Whenever y'all want to go meet up with your new squad lead, y'all feel free. If y'all want to make him wait, that's fine too. I really don't care. Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to do?
Hmm.
Not drink any more beer.
Not drink anymore. So you don't want to be drunk on the job?
Absolutely not. Sounds like a terrible idea.
It's a mighty nice assault rifle you're carrying around, sir. um,
Thanks.
yeah. One of the shivers pipes in. You know, yeah, I like your rifle. It's a good rifle. I don't know.
Anything none of
They
them could
seem,
touch without getting court-martialed.
honestly, if they, yeah, since they're downtown shivers, yeah, they don't get gear like that. They get ball bearings, and their sergeant might get a legit handgun, like a Fin 603 or something. But typically, if they were doing lethal duty, it'd be flechette rounds. But
Yeah.
oh, that's only in cannibal sector, really, and that's only if it's not,
They're,
the.
they're that mistreated?
I mean, here's the thing: the shivers you see up and down the street, they shoot plastic BBs. out of their guns. They are very
Wow.
painful. They're painful, but they're non-lethal. They would have to shoot you with a lot of them to cause significant permanent injury. I mean, they could. People have been hurt by ball bearing rounds.
It's
They're metal BBs surrounded by plastic. It's kind of like
you have
getting hit
to
with a
remember.
beanbag.
You have to remember, Slay Industries uses the 40k guardsman theory. It's not about the weapons; it's just how many bodies you can drown the enemies in.
Yeah, the shivers. If they actually have to deal with a lethal situation, they call it ops.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Why we showed up, the less, well,
Y'all are the
or less
lethal
VPN.
option. So, um,
Cool. I like being the lethal option.
So, so I'm ready to go. If you're
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
not too
Let's go.
pissed on this
Toxic.
shit beer,
Oh
I
no.
I
Yeah,
look at
that's
one.
please take it away.
yeah, y'all got an address.
I'm
It's probably about an hour away. I mean, it's on the same level. It's just nobody's really super close, just because of the size of
Mhm.
the city.
Do
It's
the
like the
skippers
next.
have a car parked out front?
They do not because they only have work vehicles when they're at work, and these guys appear to be on their off day. When I say
Dang.
off day, I mean actual off day. They work all the time.
Dang. Okay. So that's a shame. All right. Public transportation?
Y'all got buses. Y'all got taxis. Y'all could walk. It'd be a lot longer
How
than
long
an
would it take
hour.
for us to? Oh. Drew, what do you want to do?
Say we hail a
Take a
cab.
taxi or bus? All right.
Uh,
Let's do it.
Which I
so
want. Taxis
we go get a
faster,
taxi.
huh?
Yep, taxi.
All right. So I'm gonna charge y'all about 15 unis. Y'all can split it up. I made it an odd number so y'all can debate about it. It's gonna cost
Boy,
y'all
you're
about
so awesome.
15 unis to get there. Um,
Um,
now what are you
if we
doing?
split it, I'll take the 8. It's
Okay.
unis.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right. So I'm trying to think. Grab a taxi. Um, the world's made for humans. It's a human taxi driver. Uh,
I'm a
he
human.
doesn't really want to talk to y'all anyways. He just wants to give y'all a ride. And he takes y'all down to the address, and it's actually a street right near the shiver station, and I don't even know what sector I put y'all in. Let's just say y'all are in sector 3, so it's like right on the border of sector 4. Um, and y'all get there, and you can see that down the street a little ways there's a BPN terminal, and a little bit further down there's a shiver station. But it's not particularly active. I don't really remember what I told y'all where to meet him up at.
You said he was outside of the shiver station.
Okay, all right. Um, so yeah, y'all go walk over to the shiver station. Y'all don't see him out there, or y'all don't see any guys that look like ops or some dude that looks. What did I say his name was? Bart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see anyone that looks like they're named Bart standing out there. There's no one just loitering except for a bunch of hobos and like some weird locals. There's nobody out there except for the rain because it's the oily water that's dripping from the level above you. Which you're used to at this point. Weird
Yeah.
drips. It's not it's
Guess we
not it's not
go.
really water at this point. It's more just chemicals and sewage.
I guess we go inside. Or I go inside. I don't know if Luke wants to wait out.
Yeah, I'll definitely go inside with you.
It's always fun to swing by the shiver station. Um, yeah, y'all go in. It's about as busy as every other shiver station you've been into, except for they're not executing people in the rear yard. Um, y'all can they're hauling punks in, and y'all can see like obvious gang markings on people if you've got any points in streetwise, and um,
Yeah.
the lobbies. Like I said, it's pretty busy. There's people sitting there with some injuries and people making reports and stuff. Um, a group of ops comes in. They don't, you know, seem to be who you're looking for. Since it's a group of ops, that doesn't really make much sense for y'all. They seem to get some information from the counter, and one of them gives Drew that little nod salute thing, because he's the obvious op.
No,
Yeah,
I
go
return the
figure.
favor.
Yeah. Maybe you'll ever see them again. They're probably locals. Um, but yeah, y'all standing around waiting for the guy, I guess.
Well, this is a nice. Nah, it's not nice. This place sucks.
I'll just redial the number that I've got from him.
It rings, and it eventually it goes to a voicemail that hasn't been set up.
Boy, they hang up.
Oh my goodness. You can't reach him.
No, fuckers can't use a phone properly.
Ah. You think if we talk to one of the shivers at the front desk, they'll know him?
It's worth a shot. Most of them will. Most shivers who even know him will probably say they don't to spite us.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all got a
Well,
talky person amongst the two of you.
I have a 1 charisma, sir.
Ouch.
I think I have a 2.
Hey, that's not bad.
Dedicated talker.
You're twice as good
All
as Drew.
right. Okay, well, I'm going to go up to the front desk and say, hey, I was wondering if you could help me find somebody.
You get up there and there's this kind of middle-aged lady with some gray in her hair, and she's like got her spectacles on, and she's going through some paperwork, and she says, not even looking up at you, she says, "Do I look like I have time to help you? What's your charisma?"
It's a 2.
She just glances up and she says, "Oh, well, aren't you just a handsome devil?" No, not really.
Wow.
What do you want?
That's what I. Which responses am I going with? What do you want?
No, she said both. She said all that.
Okay. Oh, she was just being a smart butt.
She's
Okay.
yanking your chain. Yes.
Gotcha. Gold chain power, baby. I was wondering if you could tell me about a fellow named Bart, and if he's around here. We're supposed to meet up with him today.
Is he your lawyer?
No, he's supposed to be our squad leader, but he didn't answer his phone. Surely you know something about him.
She says, "Look, I've been behind this glass all day. I hadn't even got to leave for a cup of coffee. You might want to go check around the front somewhere, or go ask around with some of the shivers that have been on patrol. Maybe they saw him down the hall or something."
Can I go get her a cup of coffee?
Do you really?
I want to go get her a cup of coffee.
You're a sweet fella.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get her a cup of coffee.
She
I
looks at you incredulously after you bring it, and she says, "All right, hold on. Look, go talk to that guy. I know he'll tell you something. Tell him Cindy sent you over."
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
You know what? You don't have to roll. You bring somebody a cup of coffee, do something nice. There you go. See?
Surefire way to get me to do anything.
Yeah.
For real. You bring me a cup of coffee, bro. I'm gonna be ecstatic.
All right.
So she said she didn't have one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get her a cup of coffee.
So so yeah, you see this guy, and I'm trying to think what the average like shiver. It's not a sergeant. I guess it'd be a private. So there'd
Yeah,
be
probably.
give me a good English name.
Like English as in
Like England.
okay.
Holmes.
Private Holmes. All right. So anyways, you can see on his tag it says Private Holmes.
Yeah.
And he's standing there, and he's honestly going through what looks like some tickets he may have been given out today. He's a youngish guy. He's not wearing his helmet. Um, doesn't look like he's been dragged through the mud of Mort yet and sewage. You walk up
Oh,
to him and
nice.
he kind of notices you walking up to him and he kind of steps out of your way like like you're an op and he's supposed to get out of the way.
Oh. Oh, no, sir, no. Cindy sent me over here to you. Your private homes, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is this about that report I filed the other day? Because everything I knew was put in the report. You know, the gang guy, he had that illegal weapon. We confiscated it. Um, you know, I only hit him in the head twice. I mean, it was definitely not excessive.
Do you have the illegal weapon here?
No, it's in lockup. I get the tag for it and cataloged it with the inventory. It's just
Gotcha.
but it all
Yeah,
checks out.
yeah,
Okay. No, this is
can I be nearby to have overheard this?
Sure.
All right. Hey, out of curiosity, what gang's he with?
Oh man, you know we had I think he was KT. I mean they apparently they've been on the rise lately in the area, or at least they've been coming through a lot.
Oh, tough crowd. Do you remember the name?
Of the guy?
Yeah.
Shit, Samuel something. It was I mean, but he went by some nickname like Razor or something.
Is that a useful name to me?
No, not at all.
Okay. Didn't know if I'd recognize any of the dude's boys.
Uh, I don't know, man. He says I mean I can go pull the report if you need another copy, but yeah I turned it in, but that was like 2 weeks ago.
No, we're
why are you so worried about it right now?
Oh, well, it's the first time I used my gash baton. You know, I hadn't been on I've been on the shift a little, about a month now, and I don't know, hadn't had to whack anybody upside the skull yet. He was
Animus.
he was my cherry.
Ah, okay.
Ana,
Oh, we understand it.
Animus chuckles at Anodos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anodos, and just it's only been 2 weeks. They'll probably hear about this 8 years from now when they finally get around to it in head office.
Yeah. He says, no, the rest of the guys in the squad were saying it's pretty normal. Like, they were surprised it was my baton was so shiny and new.
Wow. All right.
Well,
Well,
congratulations, kid.
Well, thank you. So I mean, you guys are here doing the KT thing, or?
no. Cindy sent us over to you to ask about a guy named Bart. Does that ring a bell? We're supposed
Oh,
to be meeting
like
him
us?
here today.
I meet a lot of guys. I hadn't talked to anybody named Bart. What does he look like?
Or not sure, truth be told. He's an op like us. Should have been in here at least about an hour ago.
Oh, I did see an op. He was walking up and down the street. I guess he was smoking or something. I don't know. You might want to check out front. He was kind of over there by the terminal.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help.
Says no problem,
Um,
guys. Stay
stay
safe out
alive.
there. Have a beer on me
You too.
when you get paid.
Uh, thanks. If it's that crap, I'll pass. Have a good one.
Have a good man. Anyways, yeah, he seems pretty nice for a shiver. Not that
Give it
they're
time.
all like that. Y'all are. I'm being nice to y'all since there's only two of you today.
I do have intimidation and haggle and persuasion.
Hey, I guess I should make it more difficult so you'd have to roll those things.
I shouldn't have said anything.
See, I didn't think y'all had any social skills, so I was being nice to y'all. Now
Roll
I'll have
one,
to be an
don't
I
tell
got.
asshole.
DM.
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah.
See you trying to flip the
So,
table.
Hey, just roll that. It's only a 9.
all right.
All right.
So I guess we go outside.
Yep.
Yep. Head outside.
Back out into the slush. Anyways, inner downtown three's not that horrible. I mean, the streets are crowded. I mean, it's okay. I mean, pretty much all of downtown's a hellhole, but it's a better hellhole than like 7 and down, or the Northwest Compact probably. But y'all go outside, y'all
Probably.
walk around for a bit. Northwest Compacts could be nice. I don't know. I hear there's hydroponics out there now.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I guess you need some of that hydroponic shit to get through this stuff.
Yeah, you can grow a lot
Most
of stuff.
certainly.
Berries.
So anyways, give me a detect. I want to detect. Difficulty is going to be 7.
I got it. My detect is a 2. Concentration is a 3.
So hold on, I'll roll it too. I need to.
So that's what, 4 dice?
You got a 3. Would you say?
Yeah.
So
3.
you're gonna need a total of
I got
5 dice, or 4.
yeah.
Yeah, 5 dice. You got a
I got
success dice, and then you got your 3 skill dice, and then plus 1. You get a free skill dice on that.
oh shoot. Yeah.
And this is gonna
Take that.
be a visual thing, so you can use your special. Your
Really?
you're gonna
Can you use
want to.
that?
All right, so you need to color one of those dice differently to be your pass fail dice. Oh, you gotta. Okay, man, I can't see for shit. All right, so
You can change the color if you want to. I can't.
all right.
Hold on, maybe I can.
Here, I'm just gonna make it black really quick. There you go. All right. Oh, there you go. All right. So you're gonna highlight all your dice, then right click and hit roll. Because unless you just want to shake them, I mean that's cool too. I don't care.
No.
I prefer the click roll method. All right. So you're looking for 7s, and you're gonna add your was it concentration plus detect on there? How many did you get?
Yeah. So concentration plus detect is a plus 5. So I have a 10 on the
You,
skill. Right.
so you got 4 degrees of success, which now that I've got my DM screen out, I could look and actually use the proper name because that's called a unbelievable success or unbelievable
Oh, really?
success. So what you do, and you got the bonus of +2 anyways. Drew, what'd you get? So
3 degrees.
okay, you got an unbelievable success. So while you're walking up to this VPN terminal, you can clearly see shoved under some trash, kind of over a railing, there is an armored boot sticking out. Um, Pretty quickly, you guys can see that there is a dead man stuffed over the rail right here and covered with trash. He is in a blue set of body blocker, and as you guys walk up closer, it looks like this guy's been beaten to death with probably a pipe. Um, I don't know if y'all got forensics, but
I do.
the
I
cause of death you could probably figure out is the large Bowie knife sticking out of the side of his neck with a red flag hanging off of it.
red flag.
Can
Can I
I do a
do?
streetwise? It
Um,
sounds like
Yes.
a tag.
First off, I want the forensics because
So there's
well,
a Bowie knife.
yeah, give me forensics. I mean, there's some pretty obvious things, but there's also some pretty unobvious things.
Ooh, no.
Forensics is
I
gonna be
got it.
7
I got.
because that's a professional roll.
I got it
Oh,
too.
you did roll a 1 on that. Okay.
Yes. No bot,
All right.
but
So all right. I got a knowledge of 2 and a forensics of 1.
So +3 on your dice.
So that's 2 dice, right?
Yeah. You said you got 1 forensics?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's your total there. And what did we say? You got a +3.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a success with no extra degrees. Or is this your roll right
I didn't
here?
roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, in that case, you've got 2 degrees of success, which is also known as a exceptional success. So I'm going to give you some good information. So, I mean, yeah,
Plus
it's
3.
yeah. So you got a 13 on this one, a 13 on this one, and I think that's a 5, so that's an 8. So you made all 7s. You made all the
Yep.
7s. Um, so yeah, you can tell that the thing that finished this guy off was the knife to the neck. Um, but he was obviously beaten to death with what looks like multiple pipes. Matter of fact, you find a pipe laying on the other side of the rail. But you also notice that there's also some dents in his armor that look like they were done with power weapons. Um, so whoever got this guy looks like they clubbed him to death with a blunt power weapon, as well as stabbing him in the throat.
Can
Um,
we call this in?
you look at
Do we
his
need to call this
badge.
in?
I'm sorry. His sleigh ID is there. His badge is gone, but his ID says Bart Mason. All
Great.
all of his gear is gone. His headset is gone. He has no weapons. He has no ammunition. Um, he doesn't have anything that an op would have, other than his ID was thrown on top of his corpse. Um, did you have another role you were gonna make, Drew? I forgot.
Uh,
Streetwise.
Streetwise, yeah, you
yeah.
can go ahead. Now, Streetwise would be like knowledge of the area, and that would be also talking to people in the area. Is that what you're gonna do?
Well, I want to use it as a. That flag looks like a.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm down with that.
That looks like a gang thing.
There is an awful lot of gang activity at that shiver station, and with the rise of
What am I looking
Crosstown,
for?
this could be pretty scary. Let's say a 7. I
Okay. And I got 2 degrees or 1 degree of success. With a success.
which we're gonna use the book here. That's an excellent success. Sorry, I'm gonna be doing that all night. Because I
I
found
want
my awesome looking GM screen. So you notice pretty quickly. I mean, I probably should have made this more clear, but I wanted you to roll. Um, the symbol that's on that what looks like a red handkerchief, basically tied on the knife. It's Dark Knight. It is plainly fucking Dark Knight, plain as day.
Oh,
Oh,
great. And we don't have a squad again.
fun.
Um,
Did he have like a actual squad or
Bart Mason.
yes?
Well, I mean, he would have probably registered when he swiped for the blue y'all were gonna take.
Well,
Great.
let's see. How can we check
So
that? Like, I want to figure out if he's got other people.
You could call station analysis, or you could check at the terminal.
It's right here, so I'll check the terminal.
You pull up. You
I'm
can't.
gonna
You go ahead.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol while he picks up his while he checks the terminal just for safeguard.
Not a bad idea. So you're standing lookout. Did y'all pull the corpse out from behind the the roadblock thing? It's a big concrete
Not
banister.
yet.
Okay,
Not
so
yet. 'Cause we don't want to freak people out yet.
yeah, so like you swipe at the terminal while he's keeping an eye out. And you can see that there's only basic information is that he is while y'all are in a squad together, it's a 3-man squad automatically assigned by station analysis. Just because y'all entered into the thing for that. Um, y'all have not registered for any BPNs currently. Um, you can't and it doesn't like show his last login or anything. Um, Unfortunately, but no, there's no other members to his squad.
Okay,
If you
so
Great.
went
I'm
back
not.
to if you went to his apartment or something, if you could find where it was, you could like I don't know, maybe start investigating
Forensic
him
it.
personally.
Yeah. So what do we do? You're
What
Animus,
do you
right?
do?
Yes, Animus.
So what do we do when an op dies? Do we call? How do we call it in?
I suppose you guys could
Oh,
quickly walk down the street and never
I was
turn
gonna say we
around.
can just drag him into that shiver station right there.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Y'all could call him over, or y'all could haul him over. It doesn't really matter.
Let's say
Yeah. Let's.
I hope you can get that because I can't carry him.
I mean,
Sure, I
he
can
is a
carry.
human wearing armor. Um, despite the fact that he doesn't have any other gear.
0 strength score.
Yeah, Drew is what you would
Oh
call
my
a weak
god.
bitch.
Oh my god. Yeah, yes, I'll pick him up and take him over to the shiver station, you weak little. Oh my god. Well, that makes me feel good. I got muscle. I'm a
So,
3.
so I mean, you hoist the guy. I mean, I assume you drag him because honestly, he's heavy.
Yeah, no. No, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna like throw him
He's
over my
got a
shoulder.
flex now.
Oh, okay, he's gonna
Oh yeah,
flex.
heck yeah. Heck yeah, I am. You're 0. Freaking yeah, I am.
So, do you pull the knife out before you like take him up to the shiver station, or do you just want to leave it in his
Nope.
throat?
I
I'd
am
rather him
leaving it
not
in there.
bleed
I'm not
out like a
touching it.
stuck pig.
Okay, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
curious.
I'm
You guys like come running up to the or walking up to the shiver
no.
station.
Yeah, not running. This is heavy because a weak bitch over here.
Yeah, you and weak bitch walk up to the shiver station, and like y'all get up there, and like there's shivers going in and out, and like a couple of them look at you, and like you know because you're carrying a corpse, at least one or two of them immediately put their hand on their ball-bearing gauze rifle, but not that it would really hurt you. It'd cost you some armor damage. Just a little suspicious, and two of them come up to y'all really quick and say, "What the hell happened?"
I just talked to Cindy. Let me go talk to her again.
All right, so are you gonna take the corpse of the operative down the main hallway?
Oh, we're already. I mean, we just walked in the front. It's the front desk.
like,
Yeah, he's
like,
dead.
like one or two of the other shivers is like, "Hey, we'll help. We'll help take him. We'll put him on a bench over here."
Thank you. I definitely take this guy. Yeah, let's do that.
And they walk. A couple of them walk with y'all, not wanting to let y'all walk away. Um, so
Yeah,
um,
now explain.
as you walk up to Cindy at the front, um, one of them's asking you, "What the hell happened?"
Well,
Well,
if
we
you,
kind of go ahead. You did the
oh,
forensic roll.
Oh yeah, forensics. Oh, my bad.
actually,
He's
I failed. You
he's
got
been
that one.
he's been dead. I'll tell you, he's probably been dead for about 20 minutes.
So he died right outside of Silver Station.
He sure
How do you
did.
got? How do you? Oh my god!
With a knife to
So
the
we were
throat.
yeah, okay, yeah. So we were supposed to meet this guy,
Is this what you're
and
telling Cindy?
yeah, yes, this is what I'm telling Cindy. We were supposed to meet this guy outside, as we just talked about,
What are you
and he
talking
was
about?
dead.
What do you mean he's dead? Who? What?
He is dead.
The guy you were
Someone
looking
murked
for is
our
So
dead?
squad lead.
yes, where is Homer?
Holmes? Home?
Holmes.
Was that
She.
fucking intentional?
Wow. Um.
Why are we looking for Homer about Bart's death?
It may not be
Because he
intentional.
knew he knew where he was at.
We got to break the news to his father.
The next one you meet will be Marge. All right.
Oh my god.
So yeah, okay, I'm not stealing more Simpsons names. Okay, so yeah, like a kind of group of shivers has gathered around you and is you can tell at least one of them is audio video recording the conversation. Um and you're like, so wait, you just found this guy dead like right outside the station.
Right by the terminal.
Yes. Right by the terminal.
Here, y'all mind coming in here and giving us a statement?
We don't
Sure.
have time for that. Okay.
I mean, do you want to rush out and go after Dark Knight?
No, no, I really don't want to do that. Never mind.
I don't really
So
care
You
I
know
much
what?
either.
We need at least we need some people to run out in front of us to get shot while we take shots.
But all right. Well, they sit y'all down in an interrogation room. It's kind of what you expect. They ask you like three different times, in several different ways. What you saw, they separate y'all obviously, and it's pretty apparent y'all's stories are straight, and nobody's overly going to be stressed out about this. other than the fact that there's just a dead op laying there. Um,
Outside their station.
then they ask you, who do you think did it? How did you know this guy? And obviously, y'all just met the guy, or y'all never met the guy.
Yeah, we just.
Y'all got him on voicemail.
Yep, that was it.
But
That's all we knew.
they say,
Here's the voicemail. And
they
he's dead.
a couple of them say there may be some follow-up questions, but y'all are free to go.
Thank you, but y'all really need to look outside your windows.
I mean, honestly, anybody who probably walked past that terminal could have seen him, but other people might have thought it was a drunk person or somebody sleeping back there. Because a lot, you see people on the side of the road, and a lot of people don't look too close. So,
You kick their foot to see if they're alive.
do you? Do you?
Oh yes,
In a
I
city?
will. Just like just I'll do the same thing if someone needs a cup of coffee.
I'm gonna take you to downtown Mobile one night. We're gonna go play Pokemon and let's see if Luke starts kicking people laying on the side of the road. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll shoot him with a rubber band first.
Oh, all right. So
Like, is he alive?
Go up and kick him. Do you have a Pikachu?
so you guys, I mean,
But
you guys have just been turned out. Y'all showed up. This guy was dead. What? Y'all got any other thoughts? I mean, if y'all wanted to go investigate, that's fine, but there's no BPN for it.
Right. So I look at it or look at Anodos and so what's your feelings? You want to go Rambo this shit or?
I'm all about Ramboing. I'm a freaking scout with the strength of 3. Weak bitch.
Is there a
Yes, let's
trash
go
can
Rambo.
sitting on the side of the road somewhere?
Plenty.
I want to explode one of them while looking at Anodos.
Okay, so while I understand how cool this looks, I get it. I totally get it. Just remember that you using blast bomb inside the city is the same as throwing grenades inside the
No,
city.
no, just a regular blast.
Oh, okay, all right. So you
It
just
should be enough to obliterate a trash can.
yeah you murder it like you would murder a man machine when you hit it with a blast. Yes.
I just kind of sit
Wow.
there and just stare at Anodos with a blank expression, just raise one eyebrow.
The trash is on fire.
You want me to roast marshmallows now?
You don't need muscles when you got this.
Touche. Touche.
That's his flex.
Okay.
All right. So if you guys want to go do something about this, you're welcome to. Otherwise, it doesn't bother me. You could go over and swipe a card and get a BPN. Be done with this shit.
I still have his ID.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want
he
it.
is there. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Rambo this.
Yeah, I pocket the ID.
Okay. Something you can
You,
trade to your friend or something.
Something that might prove useful later.
Gotcha. Okay. So what's the plan? It's
do we
all
need to
part of the
go
plan.
investigate his house? Investigate his house to figure out why Black Knight killed him.
I mean, he's a
Dark
sleigh op.
Knight.
So so Luke, I don't. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information that you may not know about because you're kind of new to Slay. There's an organization within the city and within the world of progress, which is the name of Slay's dominion, uh, called Dark Knight. Dark Knight is a renowned terrorist organization that is against Slay Industries. Um,
There's a skeevers that got abandoned in the cannibal sector, right?
No, that's Ninth Division.
Oh my goodness.
uh,
Okay.
for instance, Dark Knight would recruit the best members of Ninth Division if they could. Dark Knight. Dark Knight is also that group. You know when I say that Channel Resistance is on the television and they're playing like an operative being executed live?
Yeah.
That's Dark Knight. they're very very anti-slay, and they're very we the people stand up and fight against the fascists and Slayer, the tyrannical Slayer.
There's probably an image of one of them triumphantly holding up a flag while leading people. The cliche shit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
also there is a member of Dark Knight. He's kind of their flagship hero guy. His name's Captain Marco. He actually dresses up in a suit that looks a lot like Captain America. He has a shield. He's got the blue the blue armor and all that, and he's got that chiseled jaw, super super nice looking guy, and he's all the time on television leading attacks against slay ops. Like he's like their version of a face media operative, and he's basically an operative, but just for Dark Knight. And he's been on television a lot. There's posters of him in children's bedrooms and stuff. There's
Sounds like
action
there's
figures of
someone
this guy.
we're gonna have to kill this dude one day.
Good luck.
I mean, he's just a dude. Um,
Yeah, with like walls of fucking Dark Knight in front of him.
that's probably true.
One
um,
headshot from 900 meters away.
so how do you guys? I mean, just y'all have a lot of resources at your disposal, including a pretty good amount of skill set. How do y'all want to do this? If y'all want to go do the revenge thing.
Do you want to
Well,
go and investigate his house?
I was about to say Mr. Tracker could probably follow his any clues from the scene.
You know what? You're a genius. Why didn't I think about that? Well, Watson, we go back to the scene of the crime.
Indubitably.
Oh,
My
people are
tracking
dying
is
inside listening to this, I'm sure. All right, so you guys go back out to the scene of the accident. The
I
accident.
have tracking too.
You guys know that like I said earlier, there's a lot of civilians out and about. Um, but you guys can see. Roll your tracking, and I'll give you some info, or not.
All right. Yeah, I can do it. Tracking 2 and concentration is it tracking? Tracking is a concentration of 3. So 5 dice?
No, 4 dice.
Total of 5 dice if you've got a 3. Yeah, 3.
Well,
Yes, a 3 and a 2. I got a 3 and a 2.
the 3's in your concentration though, so
Yes.
that
Oh,
doesn't affect your dice. That's just your
So it's
plus.
only a 2.
Yes, your free extra dice plus your 2 skill dice,
Gotcha.
and then your
3
success
teal
dice.
dice and a success dice. I'm gonna say
Ooh.
it's pretty fresh. I'm gonna say the difficulty is gonna be 7.
It doesn't matter.
Would
10, 10, 9.
Okay, so yeah, so 3 degrees. So I'm just gonna say that is considered an incredible success. um, so I'm gonna give you some results that you normally wouldn't get. Okay, so you can see where a car like skidded to a stop. You can see the tire tracks pretty easily. Must have been a heavy car. Um, it's skidded to the stop pretty close to the BPN terminal, and you guys can see that there's some pretty fresh Lucky Strike cigarettes laying on the ground near this. But you can actually see where the scuffle took place, because there's quite a bit of blood on the ground that you guys didn't notice earlier. Um, it doesn't you're not ever sure that this Bart guy probably ever pulled a weapon. But you do know that there's pieces of his armor from over here to over there. Um, just now that you notice. Um, it looks like he got the shit kicked out of him, and it probably took a little while. Um, like they weren't in a big rush. Um, and let's see. Trying to think of anything else you got. Cigarettes, tire marks, the knife. Did y'all keep the knife?
I didn't.
Y'all let the shivers take it. That's
No,
fine.
I think keep that.
I mean, it's pretty obvious Dark Knight left it for you to find or someone to find. Um, let's see. But yeah, I mean, you can tell it was a car. There was a car, not a motorcycle. It was probably a heavy car. You're not really sure why there would be a car riding heavy, unless it was heavily loaded. Um, but yeah, that's as much information as I'll give you. And yeah, it kind of confirms the beaten to death with a blunt power weapon thing. But it
Because they
does.
would have power weapons.
But it looks like it took a lot of hits just to make the guy die. Um, and Dark Knight would have all sorts of weapons. Um, in your experience, Dark Knight typically recruits like disgruntled civilians and uses them as cannon fodder. But Dark Knight itself, they do have a very, let's say, limited but good selection of equipment they can use. Something similar to that y'all could put together. Just your understanding of them.
Okay.
As I said, um, they're kind of they're the organization that recruits the Ninth Division guys, and it's because it's a step up.
Gotcha. So they're probably using the same. They're probably using cap guns too, flèche rounds.
Right?
Um,
No, they have
So,
actual guns.
yeah, they actually have real guns. They have the equivalent of your equipment.
oh my god. Okay, cool.
Dark Knight's not really something you play with too much. You gotta go in serious.
So, is there a way to tell like which direction they went off in? Any way to follow,
Unfortunately,
or at
like,
least any way to tell which direction they went off in?
yeah, you can definitely tell that they went down the street and probably took a left. Um, I mean,
All right.
you got a couple blocks worth of buildings to pass by. I mean, there's businesses, and like I said, there's people all over the place. It's just that happens to be that corner where the BPN terminal. There wasn't a lot of foot traffic, like just in that immediate vicinity, just because it's near a shiver station, and most of the civilians don't really like the shivers that much. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, but yeah. Um, just to give you all some ideas, if y'all wanted to shake down local businesses and stuff, they might have cameras. You could shake down civilians.
I was about to say, would the shivers have traffic cameras?
Yeah, they do. You want to go back to the shiver station and see if they got anything on the street?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, since
You got a
we're on a first
pretty
name basis with two of
reasonable
them.
time frame with that good forensics roll. Um,
Cool.
yeah, so I guess y'all go back there, um, and y'all try to talk to somebody about getting access to cameras.
Yeah, sure. I'll leave that to Luke.
Yep.
Well,
I'll
look,
go
give me
talk to
a.
them.
I'm gonna say, do you have a point in persuasion?
Yes.
Give me a
I
persuasion
persuade
roll.
them.
I was gonna ask for difficulty 4. I don't really feel it's necessary, but you could roll a 1, and I want to see if you roll a 1. The
Yeah.
reason it's so easy is because while Shivers are a professional organization, a bunch of ops asking to look at traffic cameras doesn't seem like something that would be out of this world. Um, and the reason I'm doing this is because they're not asking you if you're on a BPN. They're just assuming.
It's a difficulty of 4.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming you got
I have
that
a. I
plus
have a.
two,
Yeah, I get the +3. No, I
which
got
actually
+3. I
makes
got
this
a
an
1.
incredible success. Strange, or yeah, that's exceptional success. Y'all managed to find, traffic cameras, and honestly, I had this whole thing where y'all could shake down locals and like go in businesses and try to check for cameras, and it was going to be this whole social situation. But y'all went straight to the shiver station. Um,
Yeah, we got friends there already. I brought her a
We
cup of
have
coffee.
resources.
um, and I'm going to say, at least in the vicinity of the shiver station on Downtown 3, there are some working traffic cameras. Um, y'all, okay, so get this. Um, about in that time frame when this guy died, um, you guys see a busted stainless steel and spray painted blue car like it's like somebody tried to spray paint it blue to make it like, give it a paint job, but they did a horrible job on it. It's a very noticeable car. It's four-door, like beat up old Augustus, um, which is the most common car on Mort, unfortunately. But for the fact that you guys can see in the cameras, um, it's got armored windows. Like, as in there's a shooting port. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's got the glass busted out, and it's got a shooting port where somebody has ramshackle put up some some metal blinds where they can shoot out of it. It kind of looks like something you'd see in Grand Theft Auto, to be honest. There's no plate on the vehicle, um, but it's very recognizable, I'd say. Um, and you guys can see, yeah, four guys get out, pull up. Um, they pull up. Two guys jump out of the right side. The driver eventually jumps out, but there's a guy on the driver's side as well. One of them is in heavy armor. When I say heavy armor, um, it looks like it's pretty pretty serious armor. But the rest of them just jump out with basically pipes, and one of them even has like a gash baton, which is a power weapon. It's a shiver baton, and they literally just beat the hell out of this guy. They do not treat him well, and they don't make it quick. They literally just kick the shit out of him. One guy keeps a lookout, and when it looks like some people might be coming by, um, the dude sticks him in the throat, and they dump him over the side. He didn't have a chance. It was 4-on-1. Um,
I hear new armor.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if you're down with some Dark Knight brand armor, which it's a thing. There's there they
All
have
I gotta do,
they have armor,
I can spray paint it. I can spray
but
paint it.
but these guys, I mean, their car is armored, but you don't suspect it's that great in a firefight. It's just kind of impromptu armor. Um,
Yeah.
it's a noticeable
At
car,
this,
and you guys can get really decent pictures of what these guys look like.
nice.
They weren't like
Well,
hiding their faces. It was
that
three dudes
makes.
and a girl.
All right. Now,
All
is there a
right.
way to
Print
like
their
follow
pictures.
traffic cameras around?
Um,
Follow as far as we can with the
Give
car?
me a computer roll.
I can handle that.
I'm gonna put you at. This is not like seriously difficult technology, but it's not something you do every day. So I'm gonna make it a 7.
That's 2 degrees of success.
Fuck y'all, man. Okay. See,
I got some good rolls tonight.
normally y'all can't roll for shit. Now, now
I
y'all are
know,
now y'all are being
but you see what?
badasses.
The secret is we
No,
just
no,
need to go
yeah,
Rambo more.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's all that
freelancing.
matters.
It's the way to go.
Um, by chance, while we're there at the Shivers Station, I asked them, did they have an armory?
Yeah. And they can restock a small amount of operative gear, but you have to pay for it. Um, that being said, if you wanted to acquisition a flechette gun or a car, you could make an admin role to submit the paperwork for that kind of stuff.
I want a grenade. I want some grenades though.
Oh, they're definitely not going to give you any fucking grenades. Yeah, that's not a thing. You could buy them in Uptown at a BPN hall. Yeah, you could go to the armory outside the BPN hall, buy that stuff like you're supposed to. Um, but if you were going to acquisition like heavy weapons or something, which can be done, you just have to pay for the armor or the ammo and stuff. It's a thing. You just have to have
Uh,
admin.
I don't have admin. How difficult does that make it to get a car?
Cars and motorcycles are actually pretty easy, but if you don't have the skill, it makes it much harder. Does
I
anybody have a
know that.
point? Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, it's a thing. That's why it's always good to have a really good admin in your group because you could literally take one of those armored personnel carriers that they have in the vehicle pool, and y'all could drive that around permanently No more bus.
I mean, you
All
could
right.
take a shot at it if you want.
You
That's
could take
a
a shot
still a
Yeah.
at it.
charisma skill, right?
Okay. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's only 2 dice if no skill, right?
So,
Yes, success and 1 extra dice.
yeah. So let me grab because I got my vehicle acquisitions chart here. Um, what do you want? What are you trying to get? A motorcycle or a car or an armored personnel carrier? Now, I will say the difficulties will be higher, and your chances of success will be easier if you go for something easy.
Yeah, go for something
What do you
simple.
think?
Let's
There's like a
go
Simple.
for a car.
there's a Jeep, a Killcopter, an armored personnel carrier. Um, shit, man, where's my house rules at? You know, this would be the night that I don't bring all that shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Fuck. I get my fan on. Hold on. All right.
Go for a car. Go for the Jeep or
Car,
something.
motorcycle, something.
I want the Jeep. I don't want a motorcycle again.
Yeah, motorcycles or Jeeps are protected. Um,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Trust them.
say, I'm just gonna say right now it would be like a you don't have the skill.
Yeah. No
You're
skill,
gonna
so
have to make
probably
it.
a
You're gonna
10.
have to make a 10 to get a Jeep.
Yep. I
Oof.
didn't get the Jeep.
You want to luck it? What's your bonus?
Just +2.
You can luck it if you want to.
Yeah.
Then again,
Yeah.
how
Let's.
important is it?
It'd be nice.
He says it'd be nice. You wanna? I mean, if you got an eight or better, you could get it. How much luck you
What
got?
do you? I got 4.
You could burn a luck on that. You get your luck back every game.
And 8. I do. Is it both of the dice can reroll?
I believe you can. Yeah, if you luck, you can re-roll. No, it's luck to roll the success dice or the skill dice. All the skill dice. Um,
So I need to roll.
so you just
I
get
need to
this one.
reroll.
You just get the red
Yeah,
dice.
just
Okay.
roll this. Oh,
Damn, good roll, man.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I am
jeez.
allowed DM fiat, okay? Because you guys are. There's two of you, okay? I'm being nice. All right, so you rolled an 8. Wink, wink, nod, nod. All right, so they give you it's called a
Take that,
gadge.
Cody. I hope you hear this.
God.
Look, I'm allowed to cheat a little bit, okay?
Oh, that was
Plus,
good.
it's a one shot.
Okay.
It's a one shot. Okay, so they do manage to issue you a Jeep, regardless of the fact that you're not actually even on a BPN. It's just operatives requesting a vehicle for a job. They don't ask a whole lot of questions. Normally, you'd put like a BPN number in there and all that. You just leave it blank, and they happen to take it. It's like the hand of God reached down and pushed the paperwork across the desk.
Cindy helping us out.
Cindy helped you. Yes.
Thank you. She did. She did. It was the cup of coffee. Good things happen to those who bring good things upon others, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
So, so you guys have secured a Jeep. Now that Jeep, um, it's a four-seater. It's got a little bit of doesn't really have like cargo space. It's a small, but it's armored vehicle. If you damage it, you're gonna be responsible for damage. Just letting you know. It's in your contract. Um, y'all got wheels, and Drew, you passed that computer roll, right?
Yes.
With 2 degrees of
Two
success.
2 degrees
successes.
of
Yep.
success.
I'm gonna say with that, because honestly, I was gonna like make you go through all these hoops and bullshit. You know,
But the hand of God.
no, good roll, good computer roll, a skill that's not used very often in Sly. Um, you you managed to follow the vehicle on traffic cameras, um, a couple of miles, and you end up losing it near this kind of shady area. It looks like kind of a rundown business district. But it doesn't look like
Gotcha.
it doesn't look like it has any major outlets, because you're in inner downtown, which means if there's not a road out, there is no road out.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dead end air zone. Let's just say a rundown business zone.
So it sounds like they're trapped, and we get the jump.
They're somewhere in that area probably.
Fun.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay,
So
you got drive, Drew.
yes, I do.
You got drive civilian?
Yep.
Good. Okay. All right.
Well, I told him to go for a car.
All right. So just to let the listeners know, and I'm including the two people spectating, I normally do not hand of God these rolls. Okay, this was me being nice. I won't be nice anymore.
It's a rarity.
It is. It's super rare. But
Always give
I want to
those who don't have
encourage.
coffee coffee.
I want to encourage people to use vehicles in game. Because I'm an American and I require a vehicle.
Good God.
That is my privilege. Okay. All right. So, all right. Do y'all make any preparations? Do y'all want to do anything special? Do y'all want to set up a sting? I don't give a fuck. What do you want to do?
A sting. What's that?
A sting, like you guys are feds, basically.
So, is the knife already like in evidence?
It can be if you want it to be.
I just want to say, can I grab that?
I mean, you could always go tell the shivers we need to go return this.
And that's my plan. I wish to return this knife to its rightful owners.
Yeah, they got him laying on the slab. They've left him in evidence, just in case y'all come back. And you go in there and like there's a mortician walking by working on some other bodies, and you're just like, I'm gonna borrow this. Shink. They look a little
The-
they look a little astounded, but you borrow it.
You're an ebb. They always look at you astounded.
I am an astounding person.
You may even
That's a
tell
good
them,
call.
I'm just gonna
Good
borrow
job.
this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go return
And
this to
then
the store. I don't know.
I pocket it and I make sure to keep the flag in check.
Okay.
yeah. And at one point in time, you're gonna have to pass that knife over 0 of strength.
Oh, no, this knife isn't going to be used for fighting. This is a special purpose knife.
It's a statement writer.
It is a
Oh yeah,
It's a
I
statement
know,
pin.
writer.
It's a
I
pin.
know what you mean. I know what you mean, but you won't even break skin.
I don't need to break skin immediately. I can push.
You're
All
gonna have to
right.
stand on it, but it's okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you the 0 strength and the 5 strength. None of them have a strength bonus. Okay, just letting you know.
This is
You got
true.
you got to get to 6 before
What?
you get a. Yep, I don't think you get a strength bonus at 5. I think it's either
I
it's
think you
either.
get a strength bonus at like 3 or 4 as a 1. I think at 6 it goes up to like +3.
All right, I am
There,
looking at my chart. Strength of user 1 to 4, nothing. 5 gives you a bonus. Okay, so you got to go to a 5. I think frothers get a strength bonus because I think they can have a 5. I think.
mm,
Okay. So either ways, you guys have secured
Okay.
the knife of
The
statement
knife.
writing +2.
knife of statement writing.
Yes.
You got your Jeep. You guys load up. Y'all ready to head out?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Drew's driving, and where are you
I'm
sitting in
gonna
the
wave
Jeep?
off. I'm gonna say goodbye to Cindy and Holmes for helping us out. I'm gonna courteously say goodbye to them
Um.
in case our paths ever cross
Invite
again.
him to meet you at the Winking Skeever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you leave, Holmes tells you, "Hey, we're on channel. I'm on channel 37."
Sweet. That could
And
come in
he,
handy.
Thank you.
on his radio, he said, And y'all do know as ops, y'all can call shivers. They can't do a BPN for you, but you can report things to them.
Mm-hmm.
You can also occasionally ask for backup, but they they'll be there late usually because they don't get paid for what y'all get paid.
Yeah,
Also y'all aren't on a BPN.
yeah, we're not. We're freelancing here. But cool. All right, so that's what we switched to channel 3, I assume. Animus
37.
Yeah, 37.
37. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So y'all
You'll
go.
enjoy the show along with us.
Y'all want to
yeah.
go swing down in that
Check.
neighborhood?
Hey,
Actually,
Homer, can you hear us?
when you when you get on that channel, you actually hear Private Holmes explaining to the 11 other people in his squad that there was some ops operating in the area, and he gave them the channel. And a couple of them, give him some shit for it, and then the sergeant says, "Hush up, whatever. You got ops on the channel. Let's straighten up." That kind of
Uh,
that kind of
I
shit.
come I come across an oh no need for that on my account.
Anyways, they all kind of introduce themselves. Well, at least a couple of them do. The sergeant does. His name is oh God, his name is Flanders.
Damn it.
Sergeant Flanders. Okay, sorry. It's just gonna be that night. I'm borrowing from Simpsons. Okay, so yeah, Sergeant Flanders is on there with Private Holmes and all the rest of them. Um, so y'all go drive over to this place a couple miles away.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sitting in the I'm gonna say the back, the caddy corner seat from Drew.
Okay, you're sitting in the back. Okay,
Yeah.
probably not a bad idea since you have an assault rifle as your main operative, weapon. Um,
And can I definitely already have it drawn since I know where we're going?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have it stowed for this shit. Um, okay,
Yeah. So okay.
y'all.
So just for the record, it is drawn.
Okay, I'm down. So y'all go over to this neighborhood, and are y'all slow rolling, or are y'all? I mean, y'all are in a it's so I said a civilian Jeep. It's drive civilian.
Hmm.
So it's unmarked vehicle. Now
We're
it's not the most common vehicle on Mort, which is the Augustus uh, town car
Yeah.
thing, but
I
but
mean, I'm
yeah,
not rocking up in there at speed. I'm
no,
driving
there's
no.
like
there's
a normal
not
person.
there's not
We're
there's
we're we're,
there's not a lot of
we're not.
vehicle traffic in this area anyways, so y'all stand out a little bit. The foot traffic's pretty dense though, I'd say. Even though this is kind of a dead end area, y'all how do y'all want to approach this? Let me know.
So how? So we didn't see where the vehicle went. We
No,
just
y'all are
know it.
kind of in this, like it's a series of streets. Y'all might have to do some cruising around to find if you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for a
Let's do
vehicle.
that. Let's do that. Is there any chance to do a detect roll while we're searching?
Oh, you're gonna have to, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Um, y'all know what the vehicle looks like. I said y'all could print pictures of the people y'all are looking for if you wanted them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure. And I got a what? Well, for your detect, what were you looking for?
y'all looking for a car. I'm gonna say it's a 4. It's not.
Okay,
It's not hard.
Can you
3
just go ahead
degrees.
and give it to me?
Um, check for once.
Check for ones. That's
Yeah,
a
because if you roll a 1, I'm gonna have you screw up. Because it's not like this mission's not dealing with Dark Knight's never a gimme.
oh, well, it's a 3. So then with my plus 5 plus 2, so plus 7, it's a pass.
Okay, saying you got 4 degrees. Yeah. Okay, so y'all are passing by some just what looks like storage buildings. and there's one that looks like it's like a it's got that ramp that you'd back trucks up to. Off the ground there's a big door right there. It's kind of a small building. It's got a front door off to the left. Actually, I'm gonna use the
Get
map.
cargo bay.
We're gonna use this map right here. Um, so you see this building right here under this card?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move all this shit off right here because we've got a map. I don't have to. All right, see this black car right here that I'm
Yeah.
mousing over? All right, that's gonna be the car you're looking for, and y'all were driving past like this on the street. Um, so like for instance, y'all are in a Jeep, so I don't got a truck, so I'm just gonna use this car right here. So like this
Okay.
is this is you guys driving past, and you see that car right there backed up. And it's kind of a 3 foot wall, and then there's the that kind of garage truck door right there. The truck door is closed. The only other there's a door, there's like a single person door, like near kind of a little walkway, and then on the kind of on the other side of the building, y'all did see one door. Um,
So how do you wanna handle
it's
this?
the only car at that building. Any of the like all these other cars are here, but you're not sure which building they're at.
Right.
Gotcha.
This is
Do
your
you
Well,
wanna
situation.
do you wanna you wanna blow the foxhole up and then smoke them out, or like what do you want to do here?
I mean, it's not the
I
smallest building ever.
yeah, I say let's take it slow for the minute, and I keep my speed and go like 2 blocks past the building.
Yeah, sure. Like you just
Turn
keep
back.
running.
Yeah, I turn left, circle back 2 blocks, and park a block away from the building.
Like
At
over here, good.
it wherever, yeah, that'll be fine. Wherever would be like semi inconspicuous. I mean,
Suspicious.
is this still like an active district? Like there are people.
I'd say that there's a couple dozen people walking on the sidewalks here. Like every few minutes, a car will pass. It's about that kind of traffic. Um,
Like K
Yeah,
Arnold traffic.
um, Streetwise, if anybody's got it,
yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
give you
got
a
it.
difficulty
Wait.
7.
No, I fail on the success dice.
Let's see.
Also fell on the 6x dice, but no, I'm not doing that.
All right, so there are some tough looking characters in the neighborhood. But y'all don't recognize any signs besides that, it's just a rough neighborhood.
Right, and I will add, I'd make sure I don't park like on the street. If there's a way I can pull
There's a
in
parking space.
somewhere,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is only about a block away, so I'm assuming you're kind of like over here somewhere.
that's fine.
So,
Anywhere where like I'm not immediately visible from the street,
hmm
'cause I am kind of a sore thumb.
you are, aren't you? You can always throw an overcoat on, but I mean, that wouldn't stand out in Slay because there's fucking sludge raining from the ceiling all the time.
Hmm.
Everybody's got umbrellas and trench coats. It's the Matrix.
Yeah, don't know if I
I
have an
think I'm gonna.
overcoat. I need to keep one with me.
Yep. All right. So what's the plan here, guys? And I will say, if you're wearing your body blocker armor, your body blocker is actually pretty chunky looking armor. It's not.
Ooh,
Um.
right. One thing I did forget I have is I am wearing a cloak.
I
I
mean,
have an
it works for
ECM
me.
cloak.
Interesting. I mean, it looks like a combat cloak. I mean, it's not like a magician's cape kind of thing.
Right, right, but still
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. I mean, most people in the street not gonna understand exactly what that is.
It
Yeah,
looks
I don't have
fancy.
it.
But it looks like you're a guy with
I,
a cape. You know.
Yeah,
he looks like Superman.
I like to imagine it like a poncho.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. That
I
that
don't
seems
have one.
practical.
But I have stealth, so they can't see what I'm wearing.
So yeah, y'all park on the other side of this other building, which is apparently some kind of canned meat factory. It does have workers going in and out. Um, it is an active business.
I
Um,
point up to the building we're parked next to. Hey, you want to get a sight from up there?
Sure. But before I do this, can you teleport through stuff?
Anywhere I have line of sight.
Line of sight. Okay, gotcha.
I'm not
All
good enough
right,
to
so
go where I just know.
if you want to get on top of that building, it's pretty easy, especially if you're not in a hurry. There's a fire escape. But if you're trying to get up there without being seen, I'm gonna need some kind of stealth roll. Um,
okay, I have stealth and climb. So which one do you want to roll first?
I'm not worried about the climb. Give me a stealth 7.
All right, so my dex, its stealth is 2, and dex is 4, so plus
3
6.
dice.
Right click. Right. Oh, where's the mouse go? Aha. I moved my laptop around. Sorry. Need to just go ahead and get PC, right, Brandon?
Yeah, totally.
That'd make things so much easier. It's yes, 6. Well, you said 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm plus 6, so 6 success on.
All
It's a
right.
success with 3 degrees.
So where's your model?
Right there on the Actually, he's already really close to the building.
All right. Place your character on top of this building where you want to be, or whichever building you're
Uh,
on. I don't really care which one you choose. This is the meatpacking plant over here, the one directly across the street. Um, and over here, this is what looks like a lower building, but it's like a convenience store.
so they're in here. The car's parked right here, right?
Yeah, the car is this black car right here.
And Drew, you parked down here.
Here, I'm just gonna use this van as the car. So
So I'm parked over here, like where the
All
car
right.
is actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look in right here. I'm just gonna chill up here.
actually, I said it was blue, so I'm gonna make it blue. Sorry, being obsessive and compulsive here. All right. So yeah, okay. So you're up there. Is this your character here?
Mine's on this little thing over here.
Where are you?
I'm still by the car
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so
or
you
in the
climb
car.
up there. I would ask for a detect check. I guess I should. I'm gonna ask for a detect check.
All right, detect is I have a 4 index, a 2, so it's same, right?
Mm.
I was plus 6. Well, plus 2, yeah, plus 6
And did you
again.
say you had streetwise or not?
Yeah, I also have streetwise.
Roll me a detect and a streetwise, both those 7. I know I'm asking for a lot of rolls. We'll just go ahead and knock it out real quick.
All right, that's plus 6 is a 2 degree. Okay, 3 degrees of success on the detect roll, and then for streetwise, I have
But with your
1.
detect, you're gonna have a +2 on that because of your good vision.
Yeah. So yeah, then yeah, it was still plus 3 degrees of success.
Okay, so it's 3 on the detect.
Yeah, it was 3 success
All right, what's your
dice on.
streetwise? Just to see if you.
Streetwise is 1, and knowledge is 2.
So +3 with 3
Yep.
dice.
Well,
What'd you get?
a
Oh,
failure.
okay. All right. So, there's a lot of graffiti on the building, and I would probably say you would understand it a little bit more if you had that streetwise. You can see that with your detect
And I
score, there's one dude standing on the corner who just looks odd as fuck. Since with your detect, did you have 4 degrees of success or was it 3?
It was
With your
it only had 3 dice, so it's only 3 degrees.
You can see that guy standing on the corner. He's got what I would say is he's got a legit AK, like not the civilian AK. He doesn't have any armor on, but he's standing right here where this black dice is. He's just standing on the corner. It looks like he's just a lookout. His behavior is really odd to you. Um, but you can see like literally he's got a coat and he's not hiding it to any great degree. But he's got like a legit AR like you do. Except for his, it's got a short stock. And it's got like looks like a little banana clip on it. You would recognize it as a Dark Knight AK. That's what it's called.
Take aim.
It's a serious gun. He's also one of the people in those pictures y'all have.
All right, I'm gonna take aim.
All right. You
Hold
can
on,
declare
don't.
max aims if you want.
Yeah, I can just go ahead with max aim since I'll wait for Drew to do his thing.
What are you talking to Drew about?
Hey, so I'm gonna come over the intercom and let old boy Holmes and Drew know that I do have one of the victims. Is it victims or suspects? One of the
Suspects.
suspects who beat up our buddy,
I mean, y'all got him on
our operative.
video camera killing an operative.
So I'm gonna take aim.
All right.
Drew, do you want to do anything before I take this shot?
Oh, hold on. I need, feed me some information.
So
What are we looking at the building?
So the building itself, I only got one person on the outside. I didn't see or any windows looking in. They just have a scout standing outside with
All right.
looks
Now
like a
these are civilians. Sorry about the ogre.
Jesus.
Um,
Oh,
these
okay.
are people. These are people that you have identified going up and down the street that do not have any kind of weapons that you recognize, or you know, they're just people. But just to let you know, there are a lot of civilians in the area.
It's
Like
fine. I
it's
got a silencer.
okay. That's kind of what I was getting at. I don't know what this is. It's like
Oh
somebody's
yeah, this guy's
flipped.
gonna drop. It's gonna be like if he swatted at a fly, and he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
So, hold on. The building we're looking at, is it 1 story, 2 stories?
This building across the street is 1 story.
Okay.
The building there, he has got a higher elevation than the roof of that other building. And
From your
I'm gonna use a model for this dude, even though he doesn't have armor on, and I would suspect that he's probably gonna drop pretty fast.
any windows you
Yeah,
can see in?
not to
Uh,
my knowledge.
they actually seem to
Hopefully
be
so.
boarded up.
Hmm,
Hold on, I'm trying to find a good person for this guy. Oh, there we are. Here we are. Perfect. I like this. Hold on. Not clone, but clone's fine. Whatever. I don't want to use a dice for this guy. Boom.
No one on the roof of the neighboring building?
Uh, you don't see anybody. There's nobody on the roofs besides you guys.
All right.
It is dark out, but there's flickering lights and water dripping from the ceiling.
Oh, so it's nighttime too. Even
I
better.
mean, y'all are underground. It's always nighttime.
That's true.
But I mean,
All right.
there are like there's street lamps and building lights and um. So I mean, this is normal viewing conditions for you. Now I'm going to ask you a couple questions really quick. Number one, are you using your laser pointer on him, which would reveal your
Uh,
presence to him?
No, I don't have. No, I'm not going to use. That's only on the pistol. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
the
You can
the
actually put
AR.
on any weapon you want to.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep that on. I'm going to keep the silencer on the AR.
It's a good idea when you're kicking in doors and invading buildings, but it's not really a good idea when you're like silently eliminating people. Okay, and you are
Yeah,
using a silencer.
correct.
Okay, and you're maxing out aims, which means that you can have 3 aims because that's your rifle score, right?
Yeah, my rifle is 3.
How are you distributing your aims? Is it bonuses to hit or bonuses to damage, or you splitting it up?
I'm gonna go for damage. Like his head's gonna explode.
And did you have any? Did your rifle have anything about the first aim gives you both bonuses or something?
I believe so, but I don't have the book in
I'm,
front of
I think
me.
that's
I'm
the laser painter, isn't it?
no. The laser painter gives you one automatic success, skill success. It's awesome,
All right.
but
All
it
right.
has to be within 20 meters.
I do say over the comms, hold your shot for a second.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
you've got max aims, and you're not in combat.
So,
All right, what do you do, Drew?
well, I want to get out of the vehicle and
Sure.
I'll get on to the roof.
Okay, I'm gonna say that there was no climbing difficulty, but unless you want to be obvious, I need a stealth score
Okay.
because it is a building with a bunch of people in a meat packing plant.
Well, it's not going to matter after a little bit.
All right, so like,
Hold
let me
on.
just say you go to get on top of the building, and
What
like
are we looking for?
one of the guys yells at you, "Hey, are you stealthing?"
Yeah, I rolled.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna say it's a 7.
Okay. Well, I 2 degrees.
Oh, okay, well then no hey. You go find the same fire escape he did, and when nobody's looking, you just go sneak up it real quick.
All
And
right.
it's a 2-tier roof, as you can see in the picture. Yeah. So, but there's a little ladder to get up to where he's at. So
So,
it's y'all are at least 2 floors up, well away from the ceiling of the level, but it gives y'all a really good vantage across the street.
all
But
right.
without getting within 2 meters of the edge, I'm gonna say you can't really see anybody on the street level.
All
So
right.
are you hanging
Well,
back or are you moving forward?
no. Before he takes his shot, I'm going to bamf over to the other roof.
Oh, okay. Is that within your 40 meters? It looks like it.
That should be.
Give me the roll, Banff.
All right.
You
Let
know,
me.
we're going to get
Is Vamp
copyrighted because you said Banff. You know that,
Fucking are we?
right? Damn comic books. All right. Yeah, go
All
ahead and
right.
roll
Hold on. Yeah.
your
Formula
reality
me.
fold. Not You're not rolling Banff, you're rolling reality fold.
I'm rolling reality bamf.
A uh, a loose respelling of the word Banff.
And that is a success with 3 degrees.
All right. Success with 30 guys. All right, you're up there, and I believe, does that give you any bonuses on your next reality fold or anything for the next couple minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it did. Um, and Luke, you're not in combat rounds. Drew is not. There's barely any sound when he does that. I mean, it does have a sound, but
So
unless you have a trained ear, it doesn't. Hmm?
you just see me like appear in. So,
He kind of he appears on the roof with what looks like a crackle.
cool.
Are you gonna
so
fire?
I'm. Hold on. I'm gonna say I'm over here, just in case I'm keeping an eye on the van.
Okay, good. You're over there. Okay, that seems like a good thing. Now there's some cover between you in the forms of a rooftop air conditioner, but I use the map as is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to eyeball on the. I will say you guys do not see any kind of like headset comms on this dude that's outside. He's just standing out there with his trench coat and his AK. Go ahead and give me a shot if you want. But how are you distributing
Wait.
your bonus again?
Hold on. I
Can I
gotta.
call in? Can I
Can
ask
I?
for reinforcements just in case?
Um, as an op, you really only call the shivers in for cleanup.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not here to do combat for us.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna
they
I'm gonna
probably
call
won't
them in
arrive
to
in
clean up.
any. Yeah, if you tell
Okay,
them
hold
there's
on.
an active fight, they'll probably be 2 hours out.
I want to amend my action real quick.
Hmm.
I am gonna be here.
Okay, you want to be there, and you got a decent
Yeah.
stealth. I'm not gonna make you roll it again. He's not looking at the roof. He's checking the cars going up and down the street for
All right.
oddities and other
So
things.
I ready myself to do another reality fold, and I say to Anodos, take the shot when you're ready.
All
All
right, I
right.
need I need you to go ahead and roll it. Difficulties of all combat rolls are 10, so your shot is at a difficulty 10. What were you doing with your 3 pluses? Plus to
So
damage or plus to
it's gonna
hit?
One's going to go to damage because he's not wearing any armor, and the other two are going to go for hits.
Okay, all right. Then remember, these don't go on your success die, or these don't go on your skill dice. They only go on your success dice, as far as I know.
Yep. And you said it's a 10 to hit.
It is a 10 to hit. So you're gonna. What's your dex?
My dex is 4, and my rifle is 3.
So +7, and you've got a +9 on your skill dice, and you've got a +7 on your. I'm sorry, you've got a +7 on your success dice, and a +9 on your success dice, and a +7 on your skill dice. So go ahead and do your roll.
Is it 4 dice? I'm right?
It's gonna be four skill dice. Yep, you had it right, and 1 success dice, because you get 1 skill for free, and then you get your success dice. I was actually waiting to see a 1.
8.
All right. So
I think he's dead.
So your +7s is gonna give you 3. That's gonna make
3
it an
degrees.
arm hit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna give you +4 damage or an arm hit. What would you like to do? +4 damage.
Yeah, +4 damage.
All right. So you've got right now with your bonus damage and your +4, you've got +5 damage onto your rifle damage. Roll your rifle damage.
That doesn't matter what dice; it can just be rolled.
I don't care. As long as it's just 1 dice. All right. So, that's a good roll. What is your damage on your rifle?
It is. It is 1. No, that's the pistol. It is 1d10 plus 3.
All right, so you
1d10
got
plus 3.
1d10 plus 3 plus 5. So you're. I can't do it. 11 plus 5, 16. You drop him. You drop him dead on the ground.
All right, hold on. As soon as he drops him, I want a reality fold.
Okay. What, you reality fold down?
Oh.
I reality fold like to him.
And then you're going to reality fold back?
Grab the body and reality fold back up.
All right, Drew. I want to. Number one. Okay, I got 2 rolls I want from you right now. I want a reality fold roll or 2 reality folds, down and up, and then
Right.
I want a stealth roll
All right.
to see how noticeable you are.
I guess I'll do the reality fold first. So
Y'all are being all like alpha sniper team.
okay, no, that's the first one failed, so it's not that terrible.
All right, so the first roll failed, which means that you can just do it again.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you a -1 on all your stealth dice because it's taking just a hair longer.
All right. That is a pass with 3 degrees.
All right.
Then for the back,
That's
the pass with 2 degrees.
All right.
So I get back, and then my stealth.
You're looking for
What am I looking for?
You're looking for 7s, but you got a -1 on your roll on all the dice.
He got it.
I got it. No degrees of success, but
no degree.
You got a success though. So
yes.
To be honest, like had you failed significantly or botched the roll, you're gonna set something off that would be totally unintentional. It'd been real bad. If you'd have failed, you'd have tipped off some civilians, but you passed, but you didn't do it like crazy awesome looking. You get down there, you kind of fumble just for a second, trying to grab him up, and then you grab him and you're on the roof with him.
Right.
And
I drop him somewhere inconspicuous.
Yeah, just somewhere like there's a little ledge, but I mean he's dead. You got all his gear. He didn't drop anything on the ground.
Right.
There's like a little there's a puddle of blood mixed with the puddle of water on the ground.
Probably wouldn't be too unnoticeable in Mort.
Yeah, I mean honestly, it's dark. People are walking down the street.
It just looks like a puddle. Press F to search.
Somebody kind of like saw him there a second ago, and then they looked back and like he was gone like Batman.
They
Um,
just assumed that. They just assumed he walked inside.
yeah. So Drew, okay, on his body you find an ACAC, two extra magazines in addition to the one that's on him. He's actually wearing padquill armor. It's basically just a vest. It's a PV1. It's nothing.
Hmm.
Um, he's got a grenade on him.
Oh,
It's Dark Knight
Luke,
brand.
you're gonna be happy.
It's a Dark Knight brand grenade, but he's got one. Um, he's also got a Bowie knife, kind of similar to the one you got.
Hmm.
Um, trench coat. If you want to loot his unis, he's got. I mean, if you go through his wallet, he doesn't have an ID, but he does have. Um, Stealing the dice here. He's got 80 unis.
All right, I'll
If you want
mark
to.
that, and we can split this later. I grab that, and I grab the grenade. I
Oh,
take
and
his.
he's got a syringe with something in it. You're not really sure what it is.
I'll pocket that too.
If you have medical, I'll just give it to you. You have medical, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have a
It's
medical too.
it's a shatter. He's got a dose of shatter on him.
Ooh, I pocket that.
I mean, that would instantly addict him for the rest of his life, but it's kind of like hitting the star in Mario. You
Right,
know what I mean?
and I
really?
Oh
I
yeah,
say
it's his
nothing
version of
about the.
UV.
Right.
Oh wow,
I'm while I'm looting him, I come over the intercom and tell Luke about the unis and the grenade, and that's
bro!
it.
I'm stealthing over to that freaking
Oh, and he has a
to the
walkie-talkie. I'm sorry.
I'll
I'm
put that
stealthing
on to
over.
me.
And you notice he's actually wearing an earpiece. I'm sorry. I know I told y'all he wasn't wearing comms, but he's got like a small headphone.
Okay,
Didn't I blow off his head?
so
Um,
it's
I no, you hit him in the arm, so I'm just gonna assume it's a chest hit. Actually, no,
Okay,
you neglected to shoot the arm, so I'm assuming a torso hit.
just like blew
okay.
right through his plaque vest.
Yeah, it didn't
Yep.
really
So
matter.
he it was a heart shot. He dropped. He's dead. He's gone. It's
Yeah,
over
So
with.
he did
Okay.
not get to respond.
I slip on his comms so I can hear and clip the vest.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
You-
I
This is
take his Bowie knife
yeah.
and just stab it into his neck
Okay.
and leave him on the roof.
yes,
All right. So,
yes.
Drew, it takes you a minute to realize what the fuck they're talking about, but you realize they're talking about a poker game downstairs. Um, and you don't know what the name of the guy is on the radio, but they're dogging somebody out pretty bad about a poker game.
Mhm.
Um, I will say y'all didn't hear the guy talking to himself or see him talking while he was standing down there on the corner. But yeah, you hear basically they're just chatting it up about a poker game. Oh, and they're talking about the dead op. They're definitely talking about the dead op.
How
What
many
a,
distinct voices am I hearing?
There's at least three. At least three. One of them's female. Um,
You got a blast. I have
um,
a grenade.
So if they're talking about,
they
I will
they
have to
are
get
talking
that to
about
you
they're
later.
talking
By
about
the
drinks
way.
on Bart, and they're talking about drinks some drinks on they had some drinks on Bart.
Okay. So listening to them talking, I'm assuming they're saying names.
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
So
They're
I
ba-
kind of want to logic this out
they're
and like
you do
compare
like
names.
yeah. Go ahead.
While
Go
he's
ahead.
doing that, can I stealth over?
How are you gonna stealth over?
Like I'm gonna
You want to go
I'm gonna
back
get down
back
from this.
down and around?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna like come down the face of that two-story building, I want a climb check. But there's people there. I mean, if you want to do it stealthy, I want a stealth roll as well. Or you can just like kind of hop down on the back side of the building the way you came up and just walk around. It'll take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's really up to you.
I want
What
to
do you
do
want to do?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. We're talking this out while he's listening.
All right.
I'm gonna
How are
let
you? How
him.
are you hiding your armor and your assault rifle when you cross the street? Like just from public view? Are you?
Is there a civilian? Is there like a civilian over here somewhere?
There's bunches.
Is
Hang
there
on.
like a single
I
one
mean,
over here by this corner?
you can be relatively stealthy and not noticeable, but
Hang
I
on,
mean, if
real quick.
somebody sees you, you've got a rifle.
Where do you want to be, Luke?
I want to be up there with you because I plan on getting over here by the car.
Hold on, you're there.
Are you bamfing him over?
Yep.
Drew is burning some fucking flux. Okay, I
I,
like it.
I wanted an excuse to burn a couple extra flux so I wouldn't feel like I waste it when I pop my flux gem.
Okay. All right, give me the rolls.
That's one roll success. It's a success on that other
I
one.
want you to roll as like a horrible botch, and y'all are gonna end up in some other reality.
We're on Dante now.
You are no, no, no.
Oh,
Y'all are now in Warhammer 40k, the worst
Oh
universe
God,
imaginable. No.
you're over here now, Luke.
All right.
yeah,
He
you're so
goes over,
awesome.
he grabs your shoulder, and he bamps you over.
And I pop my
Awesome.
flux gem.
Okay. All right. So you can see the man you just killed sitting there on the ground. Um, you know, I
I
realize how
pass you the
badass you
grenade.
guys are, but I do want a cool check from the both of you.
A
Difficulty is
cool
going to be
check?
0. Yeah.
Just
Uh,
just a cool check you're gonna
yeah.
zero it?
It's well the fear rating is going to be a 0. Um, but I want you to roll it, and you're going to try and make a 10. You're going to roll a
I'm just
d10 and add your cool.
you
I
roll a d10
You're looking
don't
for
make it.
and then
you don't.
Nope.
Yeah, you do have exceedingly cool. Does that have to be declared before you roll?
I don't think so, but I don't feel like popping it for this.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. So just to let you know, because I think fear is a part of all games. Um, that's a -1. You are discouraged from your a skill dice from your skill dice. -1 to your skill dice for the scene.
So not pass
Not your
fail,
pass
just
fail
skill.
dice. Your skill dice.
Okay.
You're a little
so
discouraged.
I rolled okay, so I have a cool of 2.
So you're gonna try and make it 8.
Just one
Oh,
dice.
because
One
I
dice.
made it. Oh no, I rolled these. I rolled these 3.
What'd you make on your primary dice there?
The red one, a 6.
All right, so you could luck it to re-roll it, or you could just go with it and take the negative. What do you want to do?
But I got a +2.
Yeah, you're trying to make a 10. 6 plus 2 is 8. Ignore these other. If you
Yeah,
want,
it's just one dice for a
I'll tell
cool.
you what. Re-roll it because you rolled 3 dice. I'll let you roll 1 dice with a +2, looking for a 10. Okay. So it's just the -1 to the skill dice. And honestly, any situation where you guys are murdering people, there's going to be at least a fear check. But it's a 0, so it's not really bad. It's a -1 on your skill dice.
Okay, so I don't get a skill dice for the next rifle shot.
It's for the scene, but I mean, if you got a +7, it goes to a 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad. All right, so yeah, y'all are up there, and at some point, Drew, something they say sticks out to you. They're talking about the new recruit, and his vest is ready.
Oh, okay. I know what that means.
I know you know what
What
that
do I
means.
roll to know my character knows what that means?
I would accept either a tactics or a streetwise.
Do I need a tactics
If he's
roll or?
talking to you about it, if he tells you that he hears it, because he's the only one with the earpiece right now.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Something about a vest.
real quick. What is a tactics roll? Like, what is the skill?
Well, since I can check my GM's guide or my GM screen because I have it here with me, it's concentration. Well, damn, you're gonna take that one, I guess. Um,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take
gonna make
that
it a
check.
10 though. I'm gonna make it a 10 if you don't have tactics.
Fine. I'll take the check.
This
Chance.
is this is this is just luck. Do you have tactics?
I don't
I
have
do.
tactics.
Okay. You're welcome to roll tactics at a 7, Luke. If he tells you, you'll know.
Okay.
Just go ahead and make the roll at a 7. It's concentration.
Yeah, I'll say something. I'll be like relaying shit they're talking about.
Okay.
All right. So I have a concentration 3, so that's only 2 dice, right? And my tactics is 1.
So you're rolling a total of
I
3
missed by
dice.
one.
It's all right. You don't quite understand. Let's see what Luke gets.
I just mutter something about a vest.
And remember the skill dice are getting a minus. So I think you've got it on the roll there. because you had the skill.
Yeah, I have tactics, and then it's +3 in concentration.
Okay, so one of the things that you know that Dark Knight are famous for, at least in my world, are their Taliban-esque tactics like suicide vests, and they are famous for getting new recruits and sticking suicide vests on them. Um, so they obviously have some kind of large explosive device somewhere.
Okay.
You would expect it's handy.
All right. So I'm gonna let Homer know that the Dark Knights are in possession of a large explosion vest. All right, just an explosion vest, and we're going to investigate further. There is one body that we've already taken care of that you guys need to come out here and take back.
Um,
When we're done with it, I add in.
um,
We
Homer
have this for
Homer
right
says I'll make
now.
sure I have some blank extermination warrants ready for you.
You're the best.
Just tipping
You're
you off.
awesome.
Okay. So all right, what do y'all want to do at this point? There is a ceiling, or there's a roof door actually. Just because there would be
Okay.
on this particular building. It's
Well, then I'll
probably
add the caveat that I make him out of sight of the roof door.
okay. That sounds good. All right, we've got about an hour and a half left on my timer here, so I'm not just letting y'all know
So,
we'll probably close when the mission's done, unless y'all just want to screw around afterwards. But
I, so
um,
I look to Animus looks to Anodos and all right, I defer to you. This is your specialty. How should we do
Uh,
this?
if they have an explosive vest, hey, can I get that grenade from you?
Oh yeah, I pass it over.
do you have
Thank you.
throw? Just
Oh
make sure
yes,
you
I
have
have
throw
throw.
before you use the grenade, okay? Just
I have throw. I
pro
have throw
tip.
one. I made sure I had throw one,
When I
Okay.
pass it
and
over,
It is a strength-based test. I'm just letting you know.
I have a strength of 3. So
Okay.
yeah, we got through.
You got
So,
a
and they're
plus
in
four.
possession of a So Animus, they're in possession of an explosion device. You think I could blow that up?
oh, that's a possible. Well, do you want to though? I mean, we'd have to cover our tracks here
Just
because it
remember,
is still
explosives and
illegal.
mort is still illegal. That being
And
said, if nobody catches you, it's just
Hey, it's a Dark
whatever
Knight grenade. It's not mine.
whatever y'all put on the report.
Yeah, exactly.
that's true.
And they have a explosion device, so why not blow up theirs?
That they are notoriously bad with explosions. They could easily miswire something. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Exactly.
All right. So what's the plan, guys? Are
Since
y'all?
I assume we're still on open comms.
I mean, I
Yeah,
assume y'all are talking to each other, not on. I assume y'all aren't
Okay.
talking to the shivers about this.
Okay, I was about to say if
absolutely.
we're gonna
Yeah, if we're gonna do something illegal, like let's automatically assume that we're gonna mute. Or
yeah.
okay.
So how do you want to do this from here?
So
Do you
if
want to
there's a if
stealth in there?
Yeah, I think if there's a door that's open, if there's a door up here, then I definitely want to go check that out. And if I can get, huh?
If you're going in there, I slip off my ECM vest and pass it over to you. That gives it's anyone to spot you takes a -1.
Really?
Yes.
Hey,
Okay, cool. Yeah, dope.
hey, so Drew, something kind of makes you freeze up a little bit when you hear it in your off earpiece. It says one of the guys at the poker table. He's talking about some ops working in the area. Says he says yeah, they're on the shiver channels. Says they're about to go down in some sewers nearby. We might be able to catch them on their way out.
Okay, holy
So they're
fuck.
not talking about you.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
at the point I like when I first hear it, I look at um Anodos and be like, shit,
Matter of fact,
no comms.
it sounds like the description that he gives of those ops. It sounds like those guys that were in the shiver station earlier, actually.
Oh, fun. Okay.
They're
I
going
do
on a
still say
VPN.
that
Hmm.
So
I
it
do
sounds
still say
sounds
to
like they
Anodos.
might be going to confront those guys at some point.
I do still say to Anodos, we should avoid shiver channels for the moment.
Well, it's almost like
Especially
they
if they're
have Bart's
dead.
headset comm.
Oh, that's true.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, hey, let's avoid the shiver channel for a minute.
Yeah, let's actually let's go. Yeah, let's go to station. Let's go to station
Just turn them off.
69.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to one of our like a
Private channel
yes,
Yeah.
with a member of your squad.
yes,
Yes.
Okay.
no, fuck
No,
you.
no,
No,
no. With us two, the living squad members.
no. Yeah, he's still technically one of our squad members right now. So
All right.
no, we go to something different. We go to one of like our channels in Death Act.
Okay, you go to a death axe channel. That's fine. All right, so there's a locked door on the roof that you're placing y'all's characters by. Do y'all want to open that door?
You have lockpicking?
Oh.
Okay, I was checking to see if it was open because honestly, a lot of people leave roof access doors open. Y'all do tend to turn the knob and it's locked. Um, nobody has
Need
lockpicking.
and I could make the check, but I don't have equipment.
I mean, you don't have to have the equipment.
Oh, you
It
don't?
just no, you just have it. It gives you a bonus on the roll.
It's a concentration skill, so I'll give it a shot.
So you don't? Do you have the skill?
I don't. I don't
Um,
think. Hold on.
it's gonna be manual lock.
Okay, no, I don't have it.
All right. So give me a 10 if you can get it.
I need to just invest in like a lot of these concentration skills.
Well, I'm trying not to be
Oh,
too.
oh,
Did you? Oh, you rolled a 10.
two
There you go.
tens
All right, Drew. You pop a lock like nobody's business. You just
in a
Oh,
moment of
you just walk up to it and just MacGyver it right like right
yeah, in
there.
a moment of complete unlike Animus, he just looks over at you with that face of what's his name from Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt's character. You know, where he's doing the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like it worked.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I
all right.
gotcha.
So all right. So you guys. Drew opens this lock. You guys have been fairly stealthy up to this point. I'm gonna allow you to just keep your stealth rolls because we're not gonna keep re-rolling that over and over. And you guys can plainly hear. I mean, there's a stairwell that opens into a kind of a big room, and you guys can hear some people talking, like, and it sounds like there's a poker game going on in that room.
Do I need to roll a detect?
No, I mean they're there, but you can tell they're around the corner.
Okay, so I
You
can't
have
see
enough
them yet.
no, you can't see them. You'd have to come halfway down the stairs, and then you'd be able to peek down a wall.
I do apologize.
All
I
right.
need a quick bio break again.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pause the recording for just a moment.
All right, be right back.
Unpause.
Okay. Let's go.
Hold on. Are we? Yeah. All right. Here we go. We're going. All right. We are back
So,
from our break here. We were discussing looting habits amongst SLA operatives. So all right. So you're standing on the stairwell, or you're looking. You're looking. You know the door's cracked open. Um, it's not real noisy outside, but you know y'all are on the roof. What do y'all want to do?
I want to be able to sneak down I'm gonna draw my rifle if
Hmm.
it's not drawn,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to peek down the stairs and
Okay.
see if I can take it.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna creep down the stairs a little bit.
Yep. Until I can
That's
have a
what I'm hearing.
visual.
All right, so let me get my dice together. What I want to do is I'm going to stealth roll from you since you're going down the stairs. This is a dilapidated building, and I'm going to give you a difficulty of 10 to not be heard coming down because
All right.
these guys are trained for these situations. There's not opposed rolls in the system, so I'm just going to increase your difficulty for dealing with people
So
who
I
know
have
their people who know what they're doing.
so stat. I have a 2, in stealth and a 4 in dex.
So you got a +6.
So +6 and add that, or no?
You got a 2 in stealth.
Yeah.
So you got 3 green dice and your pass fail dice. And remember, on these green dice, you got a -1 right now. So you got a +5 on these dice and a +6 on your red dice.
8 to 10. What I roll?
Hold up. I saw a 1 before you rolled
No,
it again.
I did. I'm
I know it's
sorry.
probably I know it's probably unintentional.
It drew it out like apparently if you just click it, it rolls.
All right. So what I want to say is, well, you rolled a
It would
1,
have
a
been
I'm
a.
2,
gonna
and a
roll.
2.
I was
So
I'm
about to
gonna
say
roll a luck.
it would have been a very bad cheat considering the 2 wouldn't got him either.
yeah. So do you want to spend a luck to re-roll this red
Yep.
dice?
Yep.
All
We
right.
are definitely rolling a luck.
So make sure you just selected the. Well, there you go.
Ah!
Here.
It's
Yeah.
no.
All right. So pull the dice out from the others and yeah, right click and re-roll it. And this is your 1 re-roll for your luck.
God damn it.
All right. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
So yeah, I'm gonna need you to add your dex and your concentration and roll a d10.
All right, dex and concentration and roll a single d10.
A single D10.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna put this on a note card just because I'm gonna be fancy. Copy,
So my
paste.
dex plus initiative.
How do I edit this this paper, Drew?
Right click on it,
Right
and at the
click.
bottom you type in what you want to type in.
Oh fuck! All right. So we're gonna put initiative.
So a dex plus initiative.
Dex plus concentration plus
Dex
whatever
plus
you
con.
roll.
Oh yeah, hook him up, Drew. Hold
Okay,
on.
so that's 7.
All right, so
So roll
Plus
your 1 dice. 13.
all
Same as
right,
me.
all right. So Luke, you got a 13.
yeah.
Drew, you got a 13.
Yep,
I'm just gonna put him in front of you if you don't mind.
that's
And
fine.
and and the Dark Knight got a 10. So Luke, um, well, first off, my Dark Knight have to declare, and I'm gonna use this as our room here. If you guys can see
Okay.
this area, and I'm gonna say that this closet right here is the stairwell. Okay, this is
Okay.
put your character right here. This is where you're at. And I'm just gonna use I'm gonna get some decent characters for this real quick. I'm gonna use there's a female and there's 2 distinct male models. There we go. And they are at a table here. All right. So it's not a big room. All right. So the Dark Knight guys on my term, they stand up, and I'm gonna also say, since that's part of a move action, they're gonna stand up and draw weapons. Um, and in this case, they're all going to draw. Let's see. I'm gonna say 2 of them got pistols, 1 of them's got an ack. Y'all don't know that yet, but that's the score. Um, and
But so they just heard the noise, so they're jumping up and drawing their weapons. They don't know where we're at.
yeah, they heard some weird noise on the stairs, and honestly, you open a door, which would mean like there's air pressure change in the room typically, and also they would hear the noises outside. So someone's opened a door, and they haven't heard from their guy from the outside. So I'm gonna say that they're rightfully suspicious.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
all right, that's their action as they draw weapons and stand up. Drew, what is your declared action?
Is Drew with me in the room?
I
He's
assume
on the
I
stairwell.
assume he's behind you. Where's Drew's character?
I'm right here. I didn't know how
You
far you wanted me to
you
be
can
from him.
if you're out if you're off the board, you're on the roof. If
All
you
right.
want to be right behind him, you can be right behind him.
Well, I wanted to be at the top of the stairwell because I wasn't following him down. So.
All right, so that's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because he gave me the vest that makes them all have a negative
So
if they spot me.
so the edge of this board is the shack that marks the roof. You know what I mean? Or that build
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
shack on
yeah.
the roof. Yeah.
We got you. Yeah.
All right. So Drew, what's your declared action?
I
I mean, you could say I throw a bomb down the stairwell. I mean, I'm down.
I kind of want to see how this progresses.
Just remember, Luke's in body blocker.
Right.
But they don't know where I'm at, so they have to take an action to shoot, and I can take an action to get out of
So
dodge.
I want to try because they haven't quite spotted us, from what I can understand.
Yes.
No, they just jumped up and
They
drew
But
had
I
their
know
heard a
they're
weapons.
now.
suspicious noise.
So I'm going to try to move down stealthily,
All right, so you're gonna stand next to
but
Luke
I
on the
can see
staircase.
like over Luke. Yeah,
Okay.
and be able to shoot in if needed.
And I'm gonna say, Drew, you can just barely see this dude right here.
Hmm.
He's not wearing armor. He's got a pistol.
Okay.
Question.
Yes. By the way, this. Hold on. I got a marker. I need a marker. This is not a good marker for this. Toggles lock. I need a furniture set. Is what I need. This is the table, by the way, that they're playing poker at.
Okay.
That marker. Okay. So, yeah, Drew, you can see this guy. He's standing up. He's got what looks like one of those Dark Knight heavy pistols. It's the equivalent of a Fen. So, just to let you know.
All right.
And you suspect when I say he's not wearing armor, he's probably wearing padquill, which means it's
Yeah.
hidden armor.
I assumed he would have the same as the guy outside.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? Since they don't know where they're, can I throw a grenade at any time, right? As long as it's my
Well,
act.
Drew's made his declaration that he's going to move up behind you, so he's not in. Oh shit.
It's not in combat.
oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm not here yet.
Yeah, you're right there.
So,
All right, Luke. Now, what is your declaration? Because you're at the top of the board.
is there anybody in there that's whoever has the most armor? I want to take aim.
All right, you can't see
Oh no!
anybody.
Pause.
Yep.
I can't see anybody yet.
No. You can hear them.
Okay.
You have. I'm gonna give you. You've got crazy detect. I'm just gonna tell you. You can tell they're right around the corner.
Drew. I want to see what a grenade does.
Oh God, does walls protect him?
Uh, potentially,
If I'm if they're
if there was a wall giving the him or them.
Him. If he like throws a grenade in there.
Yeah, potentially it would give him a cover bonus. Yes.
Okay.
so yeah, so can I
What's the damage
I can't.
radius on a grenade?
Huh?
What's the damage radius on a grenade?
You're not really sure what the Dark Knight grenades do.
Okay.
All right, so you want to roll the grenade down the stairs?
I'm gonna throw it at their feet if I can do that, since I'm gonna be behind. But I want
All
to
right.
cook it. Is there a way to cook it?
All grenades are cooked in this system.
Awesome.
It lands. It goes off when it lands. So you can see pretty fairly this spot right here,
That's
which
what.
is as far as you can throw. As far as you can throw it before it hits a wall. No, you could throw it there. I'll say you could throw it here. We'll say the exterior is the exterior of the wall. You could throw it there. That'd get it pretty far from you. Like I said, you can't quite see anybody, but that's probably a little safer from you. You just can't throw it anywhere over here, if you can see where I'm putting my hand.
Yeah.
But if you made like some crazy good throw roll, that'll let you bounce it off the wall. But I'd want like pretty exceptional success for that.
Probably a 10.
Well, number one, the difficulty is gonna be a 10 because all combat rolls are a 10. So, you want to go ahead and make your throw roll and just see what happens?
Yeah.
You got luck. How much luck you got left?
I have
2 points?
2 more left.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. And you don't have to take an action to draw a grenade. You just throw it.
Yeah. So it is already. I have 1 in throw, and throw is a strength, and I have a 3 in strength.
You got a +4 to the roll. Remember, on the green dice, you only have a +3 because of the fear effect.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this.
I'm not
Then I'll
cheating, and
roll.
I'm not looking to see what the Dark Knight grenades do yet. Okay, I mean, I am now, but
I got a 10. So can I do the crazy thing?
okay. So wait. You got a 10 on your main dice,
Yep.
and you have a +3, which means you got 1 degree of success, right?
Yep.
All right. So there's a secret about grenades, and I didn't tell you because you're a new player, and I didn't want to spoil your fun. If you don't roll at least one extra skill success when you throw a grenade, it does not go where you want it to go. So,
Okay. Luck it.
because you rolled properly, it goes where you want it to go. All right, hold on, and I need to pull up the damage for grenades really quick because I I don't have it memorized. Uh,
Because a 10 means it goes where it wants. Oh, so even if I
you
would have got a
barely
10, but
got it,
but
yeah.
no, with no skill success, I would have not gotten it.
Had
You
you
would have thrown it, but
it would
Yeah.
have randomly landed within 5 meters of where you threw it, including at your feet. Um, yeah, there is some potential to fuck up with grenades. All right, all right,
But
anyone
it,
who's
DA,
ever played Halo can attest.
yes.
yeah.
All right,
I
yeah.
usually
So
just
here
stuck
we
it to
are.
my teammate and they responded.
So what I need you to do for me, real quick, I need you to roll.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I
What's it?
re-roll? This isn't the damage roll. This is just a success roll, right?
Yeah, so you got one extra, so you got +1 damage on the roll.
If
All
I
right.
re-roll the 3, what happens?
If you spend a luck to re-roll the 3, you have the potential to get one more bonus damage, but that's all it's gonna do.
Which is +2.
Which would be, yeah, you'd get a plus
Which
2
they're
damage.
already going to take a butt ton of damage.
I wouldn't worry about that, honestly. That seems like kind of waste, but it's up to you.
Uh, I want to do it because I only got 1 grenade.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying, you could, if this lasts 2 rounds, you want to save it for your next shot.
I mean, I really want to see how much this grenade's going to do.
All right,
Since you said it bounced off the wall, right? Because it was a good success.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Ooh.
All right, did you get a 7 or better?
I got a
No.
9, so yes.
Okay, so number one, an extra point of damage. Number two, well, where you threw it, they don't get cover anyways. Number two, they're all within 5 meters of the grenade, so they're within the kill zone, which gives bonus damage. But I'm gonna check you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are one tile out of the kill radius. So roll a d10.
I get covered though, right?
I'm gonna give you 1 point of cover for the stairs and being up high. Um, no, I'll give you 2 points of cover,
Okay,
which is
good.
gonna
I was waiting for that.
that's just 2 on your PV. That's 2 on your PV. So what did you roll for damage on the dice?
I don't know. I didn't roll damage yet.
Okay,
Oh, that's
roll.
a 5.
Okay, so you
Oh,
rolled.
that's
Is that your roll?
uh.
Come on.
Do I need to re-roll it?
Did you intentionally roll that dice for damage?
Yeah, you said roll 110,
Okay,
one die.
then we're gonna go with it. All
So
right.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
rolled a 5 on the dice. So hold on, I'm doing some math here. Uh, all right. Anything
It's
extra? All
1,
right.
2, 3,
So
4. Hey, it landed right there though, right?
yeah, that's where it is. Yeah. All right.
One,
So number
two,
one.
three.
So number one. Um, I mean,
I'm safe then.
technically, you could have picked a leg hit or extra damage. I'm assuming you're going for the extra damage. Uh,
Yes.
all right. Um,
You sure I'm not out of the kill zone?
hold on one sec.
I have a
That's
med kit.
5.
All right. So if you notice, I just rolled these 2 dice, and I'm gonna explain why I rolled these 2 dice. All right. So number one, grenade goes off right here. Boom! It does 11 damage to these guys. It does 9 damage minus 2. It does 7 damage to you, Luke.
It's
The PV or resistance?
That's damage. It does 2 armor damage. I'm gonna take it down to 1 for your cover. So you take 1 armor damage, and then you're after your armor of PV 4, you're gonna take 3 actual damage.
So I'm down to 14.
All right,
Wait, what's the resistance? Resistance 12. What's that mean?
it goes to 11. That's how much HP your armor has.
Oh, so I didn't take any actual hit point damage. I just took armor
You
damage.
took 3 hit point damage.
PV 4. I thought it had different higher PV than that.
What's PV body blocker? I thought it was 4.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
it's PV is 4 for
Yeah.
body blocker.
Yeah, it's kind of
Which one is
trash.
it?
Yeah, it's trash. All right,
It
so
is toilet paper.
these 2 other dice right here, it's 2d10 minus 3. So that's going to be 10 minus 3, so that's 7. All right, so there's an additional 7 and a kill zone, so that goes to 9 right here. But it's going to
So 9
be
plus 11.
another 7 to Luke, because there's a secondary explosion as the suicide vest that was sitting on the poker table goes off, which is going to go to another 3 and another armor damage. I'm sorry. No, it's gonna be 5 because I'm giving you 2 points of cover for the wall. So you take 1 point of damage from that. So you've taken 2 points of armor damage, and that'll be 4 actual damage that hit your hit points.
Okay, so yeah.
And I mean, I hate to say that there's no big bullet combat, but you kill them all with that.
I did.
you
I
threw
did.
you threw a grenade into a
Yes.
group of people, and it landed near their feet, and there was a suicide vest on the table, which blew up and finished them off. The room is a smoking ruin, and it's full of fire.
I turn around to Animus, and I just give him a high five and say, "Can you heal me?"
I'm laughing maniacally as I come down the stairs, and I do heal him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm actually lying a little bit. There is a Dark Knight in that heavy armor, and technically, let me actually do the hit points on this, because it was 11, and then it was what did I say? It was 9.
9. Yeah.
Uh,
And then kills on for the
uh,
blast radius for the suicide vest, right?
no. That's including that. I actually rolled really
Okay.
shit on the damage. So, actually, we actually have to finish this. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all notice that the main the chick is still the female Dark Knight is still alive, actually. So we're
Oh.
but
Too
there's
severely crippled.
yeah.
Headshot.
All right, so hold on. Let me get back to the right page here. Make sure check my numbers. So, all right. Let's just continue this shit. I know. I'm gonna unpause it and say Drew walked forward and healed you. Make the roll to heal Drew. Because there was a big explosion. Y'all waited just a second, like because y'all thought the combat was over. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
And y'all
He
realize
wades out of the rugged.
there's still some noise down there. Actually, you hear somebody moving around. So
Like
I'm
Gotta
gonna
get my
crawling.
flux back.
huh?
So heal
So
for 7, Luke.
all right.
Yeah. Heal for 7. So I'm back to health.
So
Full
real
health.
quick, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Yeah, there's the 7. We're gonna go back into combat. I'm gonna keep the same initiative. Dark Knight hits Shatter. Let me go ahead and do that one right there, and that one right there. All right, Drew, what's your declaration there?
I can see her.
You cannot see her, but I'm telling you that she just used Shatter.
Okay.
Because you just had 2 explosions go off in your face,
Mm-hmm. I'm
I'm
not
not
quite
even
sure what I
rolling
would
you a
do there.
diction roll.
Are we? She ain't gonna
You
let us
hear
fight
someone
against me.
down there like go it's and then you hear like kind of a growling anger. You
More
know
of
what I
a
mean?
bloodthirsty.
You hear the
You
angry
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
"fuck you."
you know what that means? That means she's gonna be running up the stairs.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch
So
to my pistol.
Hold on.
hold up. What
So
do you do, Drew? What's your declaration?
I'm going to take a step back.
All right, that's your declaration. So don't
Yes.
move
Am
yet.
I?
Don't move yet.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking. Is this assuming this map is correct? Can
Yeah,
I
I'm
see
done.
her?
No, there's a wall. Well, no, there's no longer a wall right here. You can see that she's just now, she stood up and she just jammed a needle in her arm. And you can see that she's wearing a set of gunner armor, which is fairly heavy for Dark Knight armor.
Hmm.
I think it's one of the lightest armors they have. That's a real power armor. Um,
Okay. But
and
there's no wall,
and
so
there's pieces of wall. Let's just say that, and it's on fire.
enough to see through though.
Yeah, she can shoot you.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to establish line of sight here.
Yes, and she
So
has an AK.
okay, I will. If I can see her from where I'm at, I would actually formulate
Blast.
blast.
All right,
Yes.
Luke, what do? You still got your rifle in hand. You can see her. You've taken you just got healed. Um, you don't flip that table.
I, I can't.
I'm just gonna
I
tell
He
grabbed
you
the
has the
board.
power.
you got a shot. I'm gonna give her a point of cover though. I'm gonna give y'all all a point of cover against each other. Or you can pull out
Smart.
your pistol. But she's got a big rifle like you do.
All right, I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna go for the shot then.
Okay,
Might as
roll
well.
it, roll it.
All right,
You
so
got three
that's four
points.
die.
Yeah, you need an extra green
One
dice there.
rifle.
All right. And remember, you got 3 points in rifle, 4 points in dex. So +7 to the main dice, +6 to the other dice, just because of the fear thing. Oh shit!
She's dead. She's
All right.
so 2 degrees of success.
Okay. Um, if you want to use that last point of luck, you can re-roll those 2 ones, but
Uh,
that is your last point of luck.
yeah, why not? I
Won't be
get it
like the
back on
Evans. We don't
2.
got luck.
Yeah, Evans don't have luck. All right, so you got
2 and
extra
that's
point.
success.
So you got
That is
that's
extra success.
yeah, that's +4 damage. So go ahead and roll your damage dice. I think he says 1d10 +3.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. What's your minimum?
Minimum is 5.
Okay, so well, 4 + 3 gives you 7, so it's not quite your minimum. So you got a 7, plus you got the +4 damage, so 11. Anything else?
Yeah.
So 11. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, because I use shatter.
Hey, now that she sees me, she also takes negatives.
No, that's only to detect you as far as that
6.
goes.
Oh,
Like
never
if you're
mind.
stealthing and they get a roll to see if they see you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you, you like blast through her chest and it goes square through her armor and blood sprays on the floor behind her, despite the room is on fire. And she's still standing because she's on shatter. Drew, it's your turn.
Okay. So blast.
And I mean, yeah, remember shatter is their version of ultraviolence. Is that a
Fuck you.
1? That's a 1? I'm gonna get to shoot him?
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
return
sizzle.
fire.
God damn it.
Let's see what happens. All right, so I've got my AK with my rifle skill, which is similar to his. My dex is pumped up by 1 for the shatter, I am gonna actually include the wound this time. She's got 2 wounds, so that's a -2.
She doesn't have any headshots or anything like that.
No, but she's got 2 wounds. So,
But
let's
she
just
rolled
see.
a 1.
I'm gonna
Ah,
assume. Well, hold on. You know what? I'm not gonna assume she's gonna take a rate of fire 3. I'm just gonna go 1. So there's no reroll, and she doesn't have a luck score. So she blasts the wall with her gun. Um, my action for the next round is I shoot Luke in the face. Drew, what's your action?
I will
As you
throw another
missed with your
blast.
last blast, or you didn't formulate it correctly. That's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't miss. I just like wiggled my fingers wrong, and
Nope.
how is
it
she
didn't hurt.
alive with a hole straight through her?
Oh, you can see a hole through her.
Shatter.
Shatter. She's a murder machine for the next 6 hours.
Shatter is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, just like UV, it's almost as good.
But how do you live through a hole in the chest?
Well, I mean, when the shatter wears off, she's gonna die.
It's
So is
just
she a
like
zombie?
Think of a Viking berserker. It's like
Okay.
she's gonna shrug off the pain now. It's gonna hit her later,
Yeah,
Well,
if
yeah,
there's a
she
later.
just got a freaking hole through her
she's
chest.
just declared beast mode, which they all had shatter, by the way. It's good that you killed them before they had a chance to use it. Um, I give
That's
all
why I
Dark
really
Knight
want.
shatter.
That's why I really wanted to make sure that grenade did right.
All right, so Drew, you're gonna blast.
Yep.
Luke, you're gonna shoot. Are you gonna
Yeah,
3 round burst, or are you just gonna shoot?
I'm gonna 3-round burst because this woman's freaking crazy.
Okay, I'm down. Roll it. You're first in the round. I mean, two explosive devices have already gone off in your face. It's really it's really kind of an ugly situation.
Yeah, but I'm healed.
You are. It's like a pretty reasonable roll over there. Remember, it's +7 on your primary or your success pass dice, which means that's a hit, and you got looks like 4 degrees of success. So you got a headshot, so +6 damage. Roll for damage. So 3 + 3 is 6. So you got 6 damage +6, which goes to 12. Um, so you do 6 damage. She had 6 health. You put a hole through her head this time, and she doesn't stand up through that.
Thank
You
God.
blow her brains out on the back wall. And again, the room is on fire. But yeah, I mean, the the card game that they were playing is nowhere to be seen. um,
I would hope not.
there there might have been some equipment and stuff, some contraband equipment in this room. I mean, if you guys want to go down there before the whole building burns down, because it is, um, you can just see where all the ball bearings are stuck in the wall, because the suicide vest it had nails and ball bearings all up in it. Um,
Mhm.
if you guys just want to exit quickly,
Hey,
that's fine too. What's up? What do y'all want to do?
Can we,
I no, hold on. I am
okay.
going to wade into that room
All right, you wade into the room.
as I pop cold manipulation.
Okay. What does that
So
do?
I am immune to burning.
Ooh. Now it
I'll
doesn't.
roll that.
Yeah, the ongoing effect burning. Yes, doesn't mean you can't take fire damage, but yes.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
I am immune to that condition.
But I'm not worried about that as long as you say I don't stand in the fire.
Yeah.
all
Which
right.
goes
Well,
off.
I want to. I
We're
wish
out
the
of combat.
closest.
Do what you
Yeah,
want.
we're okay. All right. So I'm gonna go loot their bodies over
Okay.
here.
Honestly, like their armor, I mean, it's cheap anyways, but it's not existent. I mean, the guys are bloody chunks all over the ground. I mean, the fact that you
Are
find the
their needles?
leg, huh?
Is their needles still alive?
The shatter in their pockets is of no use. I would say the vials have exploded.
Okay.
If you, I mean, if you want to find shatter, you'll find shatter like on the black market. But I would advise you, it is just to let you know, if a op in possession of shatter is kill on sight. Just to let you know, it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
So you actually don't want to carry it, unless you're not going to get searched. Um, I don't care if you use it. It's just it's a dangerous drug. Um,
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
do you want
let's
to
just loot
do
their
you want to
bodies.
try and grab? Okay, you're trying to loot things. I want you to roll a detect to see if you can even find anything. I want
Detect.
this room has just been blown up. I want to detect difficulty 10 for you to find anything useful because you're
So
under
I'm in there. Can I make that as well?
yeah, y'all are under a ticking clock because the room's on fire. Um, which means that things are being destroyed. And two bombs just went off in the middle of the room.
All
What did you
right. So
say
I
the
have a
difficulty
concentration
was?
10.
And I'm gonna still say y'all are under that fear effect because it's a burning room.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have a 2 in Dex, so that means 3 skill dice, and then a 3 in concentration. So plus 5.
Detect, yeah,
So that makes that. So you said 10 has to be
yep.
a success.
And you do have the bonus for eyesight. Remember?
Yeah, that's 2 plus. So that's a success.
Yeah, okay.
There, there, and so
You
it's a
got
success
4.
with 2 degrees.
All right. I'm gonna tell you what, real quick. You find 2 Dark Knight plugger pistols. You're gonna have to write this down. 2 Dark Knight plugger pistols.
Okay. 2 plugger.
Uh, and
All
I'm
right.
just doing this because you got exceptional. You got epic success. You find 4 usable magazines of ammunition, and this is
Awesome.
whether you want to keep it or turn it in. I don't care. Um,
Yeah.
you find the ACAC. You call it Dark Knight 79. It's ACAC. Um, and it's got 2 magazines of usable ammunition.
All right.
And there's also a Dark Knight Power Machete. I'm sorry. Just call it a Dark Knight Power Club. No, 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 no. It's a gash baton. Gash baton. That's what it was. You find a gash
Yes.
baton, which is the shiver baton, which is
All right.
actually pretty nasty. And you also find you rolled exceptional. And Drew, this is part of you're finding this stuff too. Just to let you know.
Yeah. I was about to say, I assumed. I think he actually got better than I did on the roll.
Y'all find. I really hate to do this, but y'all find 2,000 unis.
Only 200.
Two.
But-
It's 200 credits with 2,000 unis. That's $2,000 in street cash.
Okay. So 2,080 total, considering the guy we got above.
Um, I'm trying to think if y'all can find anything else useful. Okay, you got epic success. You also find 2 doses of shatter if you really want it.
I actually recommend using that, by the way.
No, I'm just gonna
Um,
give it up.
I'll also say you find another frag grenade because I'm a giving storyteller. But
That's so
it's a
nice
dark
for next game.
it's a Dark Knight grenade.
Awesome.
It's not a Slay manufactured grenade. Um, Other than that, yeah, I mean, y'all find a bunch of burned stuff that should have been Bart's. Just basically a sack with a whole bunch of stuff that they took off of him. It's on fire. It's all burned up. But it's recognizable.
I'm gonna let you grab that,
All right, no problem.
Animus,
I'll grab it.
All right.
just because it probably has his badge in it, and we need
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
and
It's
his
got his
headset.
badge for sure. Yeah, y'all
Like,
got his badge back.
real quick, as far as structural integrity, is the building going to collapse from this?
Um, you're not sure, but the fire over a short term is going to cause the building to probably lose a lot of structural integrity. Yeah, because it's
So,
it's not like it's slowing down. This is a nice sized fire. Um,
I don't suppose there'd be any standard issue fire extinguishers here, would there?
nope.
Damn.
They would have exploded.
I mean, I guess if you
Okay.
had that thermal control thing, that is, I don't know if that's still a thing. Red thermal controls fire.
Yeah. I have blue thermal,
Yeah.
but I don't have
Unfortunately,
it high
you're
enough to
not
do
as cool
anything
as a
with it.
waster.
I don't know about that, bitch.
I think he's pretty dope, but you know what? Leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this room is pretty toast. If there was any sensitive documents in this room, they don't exist anymore. Um,
Yeah.
that being said, it was a hell of a one shot. Y'all gonna get out of there, or y'all gonna sit there and I mean, I gave y'all everything because he's got the epic detect check, anyways.
Yeah,
So,
let's get the heck out.
Or unless
let's,
y'all can, unless y'all want to say that I'm willing to say that like if y'all think something should be there, I'm willing to c- consider it.
I mean, it's fine with me. I dumped the headset, by the way.
I mean, yeah, it's all yeah, it's all well, yeah, yours is fine. Yeah, you could throw it in the fire if you want to.
No, the one I took from the dude.
Yeah. I figured.
So
Yeah, no,
we,
her armor's toast, so there's no way I can pick it up anyway. So
I mean, in theory, you could take it and repair it or use it as a spare set, but it is pretty chewed up. Um, I mean, if you
yeah,
wanted
put
to
a hole
give it
through it.
yeah, I mean, it's got a couple holes in it. I mean, that being said, most of that armor is pretty stout. Uh, it's probably at half points. Um, I don't have the stats on the armor right here as far as its resistance, but I could find it.
I know you said it was PV6, but yeah, I guess we could
That's a pretty stout armor, but that being said, I mean I don't think theirs is actually powered armor. I think that's an unpowered armor. It's just heavy.
yeah. Well, let's pick that up too. Just to
It'll take y'all
trade
a little
in.
while. It'll take y'all a little while to retrieve it. Um, for sure. But y'all are able to secure that armor. It is heavy. I'm gonna say it's got a weight of at least 3. Um,
I'm still good. I'm still
okay,
good.
okay. Just while you're carrying it, I mean, y'all can throw it in the vehicles.
yeah,
That carry weight doesn't matter. Just say y'all have got a set of Dark Knight Gunner armor at half resistance.
you noting this down, Luke? By the way.
Yeah, I wrote it all down.
Okay, cool.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, I have no way of quickly noting.
Got it. Oh no, I have a pen. When we start these games, I start writing it down. I have a little book.
So, do
Dark.
y'all do y'all get out of there? Or y'all want to hang out there? Or
I assume we get out of here. Anyway, I go back up to the roof one way or the other.
do y'all call it into the shivers eventually?
Yeah, we let them know.
I don't want to rush y'all. We're just kind of at the end here.
Nah, no, we'll definitely call it into the show.
The Dark Knight
Actually,
operatives had a small accident. Just
no, I'm going to take the knife from Drew
yeah. Well,
before he
if he gives it
leaves.
to you, yeah.
Can I have that? Can I have that, Drew? Can I
Well, what's
borrow
your
it?
plan with it?
Oh, I'm stabbing her in the throat. That's nothing left of her. I'm gonna stick it in their head, like as a head.
Yeah, but we don't
I'm
want
gonna
this
throw it in her
flag to
neck.
burn off.
You can always
I was
leave.
Okay,
planning on
yeah, you're
I was
right. You're
planning on
right. If you
leaving
want,
it with the dude on the roof.
okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, let's do
Perfect.
that.
Okay. Y'all leave a memento, a token of your affection for Dark Knight on the
Yep.
roof.
Yeah, and I stab well, before I do that, I actually take out a pen or marker or whatever I have, and I write Bart was here on the flag across the Dark Knight symbol and stab it into the guy on the roof.
y'all are so sentimental today, and I love it.
we
Nostalgic.
we took our team member with us. There was blood on it on that blade that was his, and we took him with us.
He is avenged. A fellow Slay operative can rest easy now.
I wish y'all had
Yep.
media coverage. Except for this is not a BPN; it's completely off the books. But at least y'all
Yeah,
got some
it's
money
okay.
out of it. So,
This one can't be off the books.
all right, all right.
So
Well, we're gonna close up game there, unless y'all have anything else y'all want to do before y'all exit the situation. Y'all tell
I'll be
this.
entirely cheesy.
No, go ahead.
I want to be entirely cheesy here.
Go.
So while we're on the roof, after sticking the knife in the dude, I reach out like
There
a
you go.
fist bump over to Anodos.
And y'all
Do you hit
bamf
it?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you hit my fist, I bamf out
All right.
and take you back and take us back to the other building.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, the shivers after if you once y'all tell them that the basically the Dark Knight the building they're in is on fire. They actually hurry out with a group of fire shivers. Um, God, that's okay. Truth be told, hold on. I'm gonna roll a dice here.
Also, the official story is
High
one of
number's
them
bad.
fuckers were. The official story is one of them fuckers were wearing a suicide vest, and we accidentally shot him.
Okay, so I got one more thing. While y'all are waiting on the shivers and the building's on fire, you'll notice the fire reaches the kind of western side of the building closest to y'all. And when it does, the door explodes. There's a door on that side of the building and it explodes. Not that it explodes like fiery explosion, that it explodes like it had a grenade tied to it and it cooked off because
Oh,
that door
fun.
was
Oh
trapped.
dang.
That door was actually rigged with an explosive. So it wasn't entirely
Oh
as
my
safe
god.
set for you guys. Dark Knight are famous for explosives. Um, and then the shivers get there, and the building is fully engulfed in flames, having a third explosive go off in the building. A crowd is, gathered across the street and watching it, and because fires are very dangerous and more, especially in a contained air environment. And so the shivers get there very quickly, and y'all can sit there and watch them put out the fire. But besides that, we're gonna go ahead and call it there. You guys get 2 XP. You got all the money you earned, and a good bit of pride for kicking ass, taking names, and avenging
So,
Bart.
yes. So
Any
we
Alright,
closing
split
you
statements
said
there?
1,040 unis apiece.
yep.
Sounds good. All right, we're gonna close this here with our pickup game, and hope y'all catch us here for the next game.